Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Dorks in Danger tabletop group, where we play sometimes Dungeons and sometimes Dragons. It's been a while since we were together. Sometimes both at the same time. Your mic is picking up a lot.
I'll fix it.
I just heard the mouth smacks and I went, oh. Okay, so.
Oh my god.
Well, that's staying in.
Is that fine?
God, help me. Anyway.
Scare mouth smacking.
Jump scare mouth sounds. After you finished up whatever the heck business you were doing in Fandown, you discussed what your next steps ought to be. You parted with individuals whom you befriended through your adventures in that town. Your group acquired some horses after a bit of deliberation. And you set out to help Reyka with pursuing getting her brother out of prison. The city of Mirabar, far to the north, was set to be your destination, which was only about a 10 days ride away. And with your group of riding horses and the wind at your backs, you set off. You arrived at the next town of Tribor and spent the night at the inn. However, your night was not a lovely one, as you were set upon by would-be assassins and thieves, which you thankfully dispatched quickly. You confirmed the next day that they were indeed dragon cultists that had been trying to steal the dragon mask back from you. And after an unfortunate result in a bit of interrogation, you decided there was not much more to be gained from this town, and headed northward instead. You ran into a curious old gentleman in the middle of the night, who seemed to just be very fond of the stars, and whom you all were extremely suspicious of immediately. Don't know why that was the case.
No, he was nice.
But he did let Synas know that there was a lovely observatory which you should visit northward of Mirabar. You then arrived in the town...
Suspicious. I thought he had a good vibe. Sorry, go ahead.
You then arrived in the town of Longsaddle. Jeez, can you tell it's been a while since we played? You arrived in the town of Longsaddle, a peculiar ranching community which had sprung up around the tower of a curious family of wizards known as the Harpels, who had started the town hundreds of years ago. You were invited to the tower and were given an audience with the lady of the family, Penelope Harpel, who informed you that a group of clerics were restricting travel northward until recent repeated attacks by the undead were taken care of. She sent you on your way with some information, the promise of payment, and some rooms at the Fuzzy Quarterstaff, the inn located on the premises of the family's establishment. In there, you met an odd little kobold by the name of Click.
Oh, yeah.
Who helped you to find your rooms before scampering off, leaving you all to prepare as you please. We pick up now in the Fuzzy Quarterstaff. Your group having been assisted by Click, your party settling into your respective rooms and preparing for your next steps. Soft, sourceless lute music plays throughout the main area of the inn, and the older gentleman in the center of the large space seems to still be endlessly conducting all manner of animated objects about the room to move food, clean tables for patrons. There are several individuals on the second floor partaking in all manner of food and drink. The first floor is left fairly empty, save for comfortable sitting areas. What would you all like to do?
DM, I would like to take Click and shove him in my chest.
You are not putting Click in the box.
No?
That's not what I imagined when you said that.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I didn't mean like that.
Are we really gonna start Thava's chest jokes this early?
No. It's just the most secure place to put. We don't have a bag of holding, do we? Even bag of holding?
Not yet.
I'm just glad we went that way and not with click in a box jokes.
I need a doodle of that visual.
It's my Click in the box.
Well,
anyway.
Maybe when we leave, it's okay. Well,
he's busy working. He ran off to go attend to things. But it is like about the middle of the day, so.
Oh, did we get a direction of where we should probably go?
You were told that the attacks seem to be coming from somewhere to the east.
Okay. I think the last time we were here, I wanted to see if there's any cool shops we might find an awesome magic item at that could be useful to somebody in town.
In town, she says.
Yeah, you know.
Magic items? You have money for magic items?
Maybe. We could pool things if it's really awesome. I don't know.
Didn't we just establish last time that we basically ran out of money just trying to get, like, thieves' tools or poisoner's kit or something?
Some people have less
Some people-
money than others.
Bud ran out of money. I still got 290 gold.
Bud and Synas, I think, both ran out of money.
Is that true?
Reyka clutches
Hey,
his
hey.
purse.
I'm not out of money.
What
I have
did
a I have a gold.
Oh,
I'm not poor when I'm with my friends. Because I'm rich in
Exactly.
I'm rich in
I'm
friendship.
not poor when I'm with my friends.
No,
my
don't
friends
you-
are my pals.
Don't you fucking start the anime voice this early. I swear to God. It's God 9 weeks
funny
ago.
about that?
It's like my friends can hear my thoughts.
Oh God.
I can totally hear Bud sounding like that, though. I feel
That's
like
that's probably what his internal monologue voice sounds like.
probably!
Externally, he's this cute little hit kid, and inside he's like, "Oh no, I have to work harder." Anyway, sorry, distraction. You're in an inn. There is sourceless loot music. There's a little kobold scampering here and about. There's an old man in the middle of the room conducting shit about. You want to look for a shop with magic items.
Yeah, that's fair. That seems fair.
Does that sound
Is that
unreasonable?
correct? I'm asking you the question. Is that what you want to do?
Are you trying to say that what's happening in the inn is you laid this out to be very interesting and I'm just getting the fuck out of here? Is that what you're trying to say?
I am wildly gesticulating in a way that doesn't indicate that that is the case. No one watching the video will know this. No, you can go wherever you want. I have told you where you are. You know that you are in an interesting, odd place.
Yeah, great. So I'm gonna go to the shop, yeah.
Okay. So, if everyone is going with her,
I don't see why
I'll
not.
go.
It could be fun.
you guys exit the tavern, the inn tavern combination inn and tavern, and begin heading back towards the town, coming to that odd little bridge that you had to walk along the underside of to get to this side of the bridge.
Right. Yeah, I remember. It was weird.
What side of the bridge would you like to cross on?
Doesn't matter. Whichever one looks like it might have a shop
Well,
on.
in this region, let me just...
We should have probably asked the barkeep where, if they have a magic shop,
You know, that
rather
would
than
be
just
something
wander.
I would probably think to do if I had thought of that.
You know, I would have thought to do that if I thought of it.
it.
Would you like to talk to the gentleman?
Reyka walks out of the inn, looks around, and then turns around and comes back. And talks to the innkeeper.
Okay. The gentleman in the middle outright ignores you.
That's fine, I ignored him too.
Click comes running back up and looks up at you and kind of hops up onto a nearby table and just goes, "Oh, there's no innkeeper. It's just me and him, unfortunately. But there's
Okay, who's him?
well, he's the guy that runs everything in this building.
Isn't that an innkeeper?
Yeah, but he's not gonna talk to you. He's busy, I promise.
Okay.
So if you're looking for magic shops or something, your best bet would, probably not be. There's not really a magic shop. I know it's kind of weird because it's like a wizard town, but there's not a magic shop where they sell magic stuff.
Huh, you'd think that there would be.
Yeah, you would kind of think that, but also the Harpels kind of keep the magic stuff like on this side of the river and keep it to their apprentices only and those they deem worthy. So you might need to talk to her, but yeah, the shop, the town itself is just like a normal town.
What do we roll to see if he's lying?
Insight?
You think
You want
he's lying
to
to you?
insight check my little kobold guy?
This
Yeah,
precious
13.
little man.
13. Reyka, you get the feeling that he's been told this a billion times and he's struggling to recount the exact wording that he's been told.
Okay.
He's using all of his brain power.
His 2 little brain cells are trying so hard.
Mr. Click, I have a question.
Yeah.
How long have the Harpels been in charge here?
He like squints a little bit and looks around a little. I don't know, they said they made this place like 600 years ago or something like that.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I know this is a ranching town, so
Well, yeah,
it makes sense that they didn't have any magic shops, but I mean, it's been long enough. You think they have at least one.
Well, the town started because the people got attracted to the, beneficial wizarding is not super common out in the middle of nowhere. So, people kind of got attracted to it, and it brings in a lot of customers and foot traffic and cart traffic, and it's also on the way to Mirabar, which is a pretty big city if you don't know about Mirabar. Kind of important, I think. I don't know anything beyond the fact that it's a big city, though.
It's a nice, quaint little pit stop.
Yeah, that's kind of what people treat it as. It's usually people just kind of pass through or try and come get work from the Harpels, but...
What's a pit stop?
I don't know. I heard it before.
I was like, wait a minute, is it pit stop?
When people came by the farm, I heard them refer to our place like that sometimes. So I don't know where they got it from.
Maybe they were.
Maybe the
from
metaverse
far
or
away.
something.
Metaverse.
Deep breaths. Woo! Okay.
Is that a canon line? Who
No,
knows?
who knows?
Maybe
Probably not.
Bud's like Deadpool a little bit.
Man,
Jeez Louise.
Thava, could you shove Bud in your chest?
Put him in the
fit.
Put him in the box.
Having traveled to the metaverse,
I'll have you know
it's
I'm
not
very
a good place.
flexible.
Nobody there has
I can
legs.
do it.
Nobody.
The meta? What?
Oh my god.
Oh my lord! Please.
This session is off to a very
This
interesting
is
start.
this is something.
To be fair, our first thing we did was try to find a magic shop in a wizard town where every shop is magical.
Look, it was a reasonable assumption that they might want to, make a profit on their situation here.
Mhm.
So, but apparently they don't.
The people of the town and the wizards are treated very differently, it would seem.
Well,
Is there anything else I can help you with? Or are you guys just gonna go off and not come back like the last group?
Oh God.
well, thanks for your vote of confidence there.
Why, it's just a repeating trend. This is like the 5th time.
I mean, we did kill a dragon, so I think our chances are fairly good.
You see Click put his hands on the sides of his head and he goes, "You killed a dragon?
Yeah!
What?
2 of them,
Duh!
actually.
2? What?"
Technically 3 if you think about it, since one of them was
That's
kind of
true.
ghostly.
Oh.
He just sits back down on the table and is like holding his head. Like that is the craziest shit he's heard all day.
Yeah, we're kind of a big deal.
Okay.
Oh, I wouldn't go
Wow.
that far.
Maybe you'll have a better chance then, I guess. Yeah. Whoa.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Take deep breaths, it's fine.
I didn't
I know
think-
it's a lot to take us in.
I didn't think dragons were killable. That's nuts.
Yeah.
And he just kind of sits there having a moment with himself.
We should probably get to go.
Yeah, they're a little high and mighty on themselves. They're not as powerful as they say they are.
Me making notes for later.
Oh no. Drain's like, not as powerful as they say they are, huh? Okay, alright. Well.
God is listening.
Little notification in the corner. God will remember that. Okay. Barring there not being just a shop for magic shop, what else would you like to do?
Are we good on rest, or we need to like long rest or something?
It's like
We rested.
yeah, it's like the middle of the day ish, mid-afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, we already rested in town, right?
Well, you
This is
rested
the
in
next day.
you rested in Tribor. You have been given rooms at the Fuzzy Quarterstaff. You have not long rested yet. It is still the same day
Oh.
from which you set out from Tribor.
Ew.
Which
I think if we're gonna
let me do some
take out some
measuring.
undead, I'd like to get all my spell slots back if possible.
Wait, do you not have all your spell slots?
I do not. I'm missing a first level spell slot and a second level spell slot.
Wow, that sucks. Anyways,
Oh no! Anyways,
no, yeah, it's true. That's fair. I think that's fair.
doing a little bit of measuring, it probably would be later in the day, like toward the evening.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Perfect.
I'm just gonna hang out and then go to bed and
Yep.
do it tomorrow morning.
I mean, we could all do some shots if you want.
No, I'll
Shots?
just do my nightly good berry, spell.
Tincture. Oh, okay.
Tincture.
tincture.
It keeps you regular.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
What? Good berries. Come on, it's good for your digestion.
Uh-huh. Okay, well. You guys spend the evening in and about wherever you please. This odd little town, for the most part, is used to adventurers coming through here, it would seem. As you guys are not the biggest spectacle, per se, given there's... Throughout the evening while you're staying here, you hear the sounds of spellcasting happening somewhat distantly through the lightly cracked windows on the building here. Various sounds of explosions or, odd chiming music here and there. As well as quite a lot of chit-chat from, as you see milling about, different apprentices and individuals. It seems like there's quite a little cadre of almost not quite like a wizarding school levels of amount of people, but easily 20, 30 individuals mill about regularly on this side of the river. If there is nothing you'd like to do this evening, you guys can go to your odd rooms in the Fuzzy Quarterstaff, in the seemingly numerously infinite hallways of rooms that they appear to have, and have a sleep.
Let's have a sleep.
Have a sleep.
Sleepy sleep.
Unless you guys would like to put up watches, which is up to you. You guys, during your rest... What?
Wait. You said
Whoa.
watches?
Oh, yeah.
We're doing watches?
That's up to you.
I mean, we did almost get assassinated.
You know what? Okay, you know what? I'm bringing out the horse. Fuck it. The horse.
The
is in
horse!
the room.
The horse is on the other side of the river!
What do you mean the horse is on the...
You
Oh,
left your
right.
horses on the
That's
other
it.
side of the river.
Did we have to leave them on the other side of the river?
Wait, but Thava's horse is summonable.
He
I can always unsummon and resummon
You
it.
could, yes.
It's a spell slot. It's like, fuck it, why not?
We're gonna go to sleep anyway, right?
You gonna summon the horse in your room in the tavern there?
Whatever, dude.
This poor kobold is gonna check on us, and then there's gonna be a demon horse, and he's gonna hold his head again, and I'm gonna feel bad.
Did you guys know that Thava's a horse girl?
Shut the Even Thava is not... Thava was like, oh, this is kind of cool, and then very quickly went, okay, never mind, this horse is creepy. But after getting stabbed in the middle of the night by a fucking
assassin. She's like, you know what? Maybe the horse can just sit there and stare all night.
Okay, summon
So-
Becky Apples. Let's go.
Oh, God.
This is not Centaur World. Please. You summon your horse. The big gout of fire and brimstone out of the summoning circle.
Oh, Jesus, please don't light the tavern on fire. please.
It seems to only leave some slight scorch marks on the floor of your room.
Oh, okay.
But
Needs a nightlight.
standing, filling a fair amount of your room now is this large war horse that just dead-eye stares at you and says, "What is your command?"
Okay, 1 second. I need to actually... it's just funny. I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing?
Stop.
Wow, guys, I don't know how I feel about that horse.
I can't even do
Stop.
Thava's voice right now.
She's giving off bad vibes.
Okay, I can't. I'm just gonna say, like, just imagine Thava says this TLDR, but like, like, if anyone tries coming in the room and basically, if there's an intruder, like, wake me up or whatever.
As you command. And he just stands facing the door, like awkwardly in the center of the room, constantly emitting a very dull, like, ember glow from his hooves and his mane and his eyes.
Okay, cool.
Thava, what are you gonna name your horse?
Wait, you're not in the room with me. This is a private room.
Oh,
Thava likes her
damn
own
it.
private room.
Everyone has their own rooms. Everyone was given a key.
Oh, wow, okay. That's different.
There's seemingly no end to the number of rooms that they can offer, so. And you guys have your sleep. Once again, this night, that exact same apocalyptic vision is the only thing you dream about on loop, basically. Until you wake up the next morning. As
Wow, that sucks.
sourceless morning light seems to pour in through the windows on your guys' rooms, even though these rooms would theoretically be somewhere in the center of a building. It appears morning light still pours into the rooms nonetheless. You can take the benefits of a long rest, swap your spells if you need to, and the day is yours. What would you like to do? Where would you like to go? Who would you like to deal with first?
The undead is kind of our only course of action, isn't it?
The side quest to get it done.
It's standing in the way of our main quest.
So you guys gather your things and begin to head back across to the other side of the river. What side of the bridge do you walk on? The top or the bottom?
Oh my god, why does this fucking matter?
Because you wouldn't know.
Keep in mind, this is the second time he has asked this.
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna like go into like.
If we answer incorrectly, we're gonna get a roll for initiative.
Well, should we exit the way we entered, which is the upside down?
Yeah. Let's go with the devil we know.
Okay. You, as a group, do the same thing where you put your feet on the weird underside arch of the bridge and start walking. And you walk, and you find yourselves walking back down on the same side you started on.
What does that mean, exactly?
We didn't leave.
Oh.
You turned around without noticing, at some point.
I don't like this fucky wucky shit.
It's magic.
I like my magic to be straightforward.
Should we do the next obvious thing for dumb animals to do and just walk on the top side now?
Yep.
And walking over the top of the bridge, you do make it to the other side.
Oh.
The town
That
is...
was easier than I thought.
Yeah.
Listen, it's just about adding weird flavor to your wizarding weirdness.
No, yeah, it's each side has a flow, it seems.
Yeah. See, she gets it. Reyka understood. The town is, as ever, or as you had seen it the evening before, fairly calm. Though there are now a couple of caravans that have set up somewhere toward the southern side of the town, who likely have been told, similar to you, that there is no passage north allowed presently. And coming toward the main road in the town, you can see off to the north and curving eastward, kind of like a big arched L shape, there is a very tall, semi-translucent, glowy white barrier that seems to have been erected. But that is about all you can see from the middle of town.
Is that presumably where the magic-y school is?
No, that is off to, if we're at the center of town, you guys looking along the road that runs north and south, there is this odd white wall to the north and then wrapping around to the east. Off to your west is where the spiral wizard tower is that you can see in the distance.
Okay. I wonder if that east dome is like holding off the undead or something.
You were told that a group of clerics had erected a magical wall that was keeping the undead out at this point.
Hey, see, I'm smart sometimes.
You remember the detail I told you last time.
No, I kind of just came up with that.
Yeah, that is what I told you last time.
Listen, it's been 2 months.
It's been 2 months since
1
we
week.
played this game. So,
All right. Did we have any need to go talk to the magic casters, or do we just get on with it?
well, it's impossible to leave the town through either the north or the east, it would seem, with a barrier like this in the way.
Oh. So we have to go talk to them to say, hey, we're going to try to go take care of the zombies for you. Please let us through.
Seems like a good idea. You haven't tried.
All right. Let's go!
Heading eastward-ish, there is a path that sort of leads out of town that would lead towards ranching land. But you find a few hundred feet outside of the village center here, there is, again, this giant semi-translucent white wall, and individuals wearing armor and robes placed every probably 60 feet in the middle of performing a continuous chant. One individual notices you and approaches as your group is heading along toward the wall. He seems to be elven, white hair, short buzz cut, simple cleric's robes. And he comes up. Sorry, there's no travel permitted any way out northeast anywhere. There's still a bit of a dead problem.
Is he talking Elvish?
No, he's speaking common.
Okay. I was gonna say this is my chance.
That's actually what we're here for. We were told that y'all had a undead problem, and we were gonna help you take care of it.
So you're...
Hold on, I want to say something.
Go ahead.
I want to say something. Just as a little flavor. Where is it? Bud says in his elvish voice, Penelope Harpel has tasked us with this charge.
He looks at Rinn and then looks down at you. Furrows
Rinn
his
looks
brows
at
a little bit.
Rinn looks at Bud and literally goes, okay.
This is an Elvish.
He perks a brow a little bit and smiles gently and goes, I see. Well, I suppose I will provide you with the information that I have given the previous groups who have tried. Unfortunately, I am not sure if they never returned because they simply got scared off, or something worse has happened. However, you should know that wherever they ended up, they did, how to put this?
Not survive?
Sure, I'm trying to just think of a way to describe. About a 10-day ago, this group set out. I checked in on them a few days afterwards. And, well, the last thing that I saw was one of them being engulfed in some sort of mist, just turning them to stone. I didn't see what caused it, I just saw them yelling and a weird green mist, and then rock. And I lost my connection with my scrying, so I would, where is it? And he reaches into his robes and produces 3 spell scrolls for you that he offers. As a precaution, these are scrolls inscribed with the spell that so many people refer to as Greater Restoration. In case one of yours should succumb to whatever this is.
Great. So what kind of undead are we dealing with here? Like, zombies, liches,
Oh, hopefully not.
ghosts?
Well, the only things that have come by this far have been zombified corpses, skeletal creatures of different kind. Since we erected the barrier, they've mostly strayed northward, towards the roads, which is the main concern that the Harpels seem to have. And while us protecting this town here is trying and takes quite a bit of resources, I am hoping that, well, and he nods as he looks around your group, you all will hopefully be the successful ones this time, as this is getting to be a bit of a tiresome cycle. However, I'm not sure what you'll face beyond there, and where exactly you'll need to be going. All we know is that these creatures come shambling in out of the hills and the forests off to the east somewhere, and either get disintegrated upon our barrier or head northward. So I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, sounds like there's a lot of unknowns. We just kind of have to get out there and figure it out.
Unfortunately...
Is there anyone else we can talk to who might know more about? I mean, it seems like y'all haven't really gotten out there very much.
Well, our charge is to keep the town safe, and the mercenary groups that have gone out have not returned, so there's not much good information available. And for some reason, an acoustic guitar is playing.
I'm sorry.
Stop that. Get back to chanting.
Fucking bards.
How's that music from the inn getting out here?
Magic or something.
So anyways,
I'm sure.
here's Wonderful Wall.
Wonderful. Damn it.
But actually just like pulled out a guitar out of nowhere and started playing.
Please
This
no.
session is getting very, 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 very silly.
It's
But no practice now.
not right now. He lets out a sigh and says, unfortunately, for some reason, Penelope and the other wizards of that family have not deigned to just go out and solve this problem themselves, which is concerning, but I am not here to pass judgment. I am only here to provide what protection and guidance I can.
They sound like they kind of suck.
He doesn't say anything. He breathes in to say something and then stops himself and just shakes his head. The only other warning I will provide you, since we've been here, several of the townsfolk have mentioned some thing about a group called the Night Watch. They say it's some, I don't know, clan of werewolves that roam the hills, deal with unwelcome individuals in these parts, but if you ask me, it sounds a lot like a fairy tale designed to keep the kids home before dark. So, you know. But this place is pretty weird, so I don't know. I'm from Neverwinter, so I just am here doing my job.
I mean... Oh, okay.
That's,
Never mind.
again, I'm just telling you, you asked for more information. I don't know who would have more information, and I'm just offering what I can.
Yep. Rinn looks back at the group and kind of looks at them and it's like, so are you guys ready to just get out there?
Sure, let's get her done.
Yeah.
All right, sir, please show us the way out.
All right.
Sorry, real quick, how many... He said he offered us a scroll or something?
He offered your group
Was it
3 scrolls of greater restoration.
Oh.
After referencing the fact that he had watched an individual turn to stone while he was scrying.
Maybe we should go ahead and divvy those out, like to folks.
Okay.
I will also ask, are you bringing your horses or not?
Oh, that's right. I guess we didn't ride our horses over here.
That's important information to know whether or not you plan on riding your horses out, or if you will be doing it by foot.
I mean, how do we know how far it is?
Nope.
Yeah, how far are we going?
You have no idea.
You're talking about out, like, beyond the wall?
Beyond the wall.
Just-
Yeah.
Is there any
Our only
way
direction
we
was
could
east.
keep our horses for when we get back? Or do we have to just let them go?
The townsfolk will hang on to them at the stable in town, except for Thava's
Worried our
horse,
horses
which
will get destroyed.
it's fair.
Yeah,
Thava,
we've got
did
a long
you?
way to go.
Thava, did you leave her horse in the inn?
I mean,
Do you get?
Nah.
I don't remember. Do you get 1 free cast of Summon Steed per day? I
let me
think you
double
do.
check.
But just curious if there's
yeah, let's go with that.
there's
sure.
4 horses in the stable and one of them mysteriously vanished last night and
Yeah, that he just likes to get out sometimes. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
so it sounds like on foot then.
I mean,
I
I could.
think it's fine.
I mean, I could also bring the horse back. It's okay. Yeah.
I'm asking you because again,
Well,
you
the
don't know.
living horses should probably stay behind.
Oh, gotcha. So Thava's horse can just fucking annihilate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they can come back. I mean,
Can't it come
okay,
back?
sure, why not? I mean, Thava can just use their horse too. It's fine.
Just resummon over and over.
Yep.
But no, I'm asking you guys what you would like to do.
I'm down for
It sounds
on
like
foot.
it sounds like on foot.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. The cleric turns and leads you up to an area of the wall where it sort of cuts the path off. There's a bit of a walking trail here that would lead out to some of the further out ranching homes. And with a few words in Elvish, he basically says the phrase "open that we may pass" that only Bud understands. And
Have I heard this before?
no, I don't think so. But he just says this phrase, and a little triangular hole in the wall sort of phases into existence, and he gestures for your group and says, I hope that you find success on this journey. May your steps be swift, and may Lathander guide you. And he waits for you all to leave before he closes the barrier.
Bud bows and says, thank you for your kind assistance. We hope to have success where others have not.
Does his voice actually go down like several octaves
When he speaks Elvish? Yeah.
Yes. It's just like a completely different voice. He can just do that. You ask him to do like another voice impression with like a deep voice, it doesn't happen.
It's only when he speaks Elvish. The elf fixes you with that raised eyebrow again, and looks at the rest of the group and goes, always interesting. Good luck. And seals the glowing wall behind you. Stretching ahead of you is what you would expect from rolling farmland and ranchland, lined far at the edge by hills that rise up into the distance, the terrain going from smooth and plains-like to much more varied and, well, full of hills. Around the area presently outside the wall here, you see, as Penelope had described, a large region of completely scorched and charred grass and tree. Where Penelope had said, Penelope had noted while you had been conversing with her that her and other wizards had unleashed quite the torrent of fireballs on the initial crowd of undead that had attacked. You see incinerated bone shards, very little remains of whatever attacking force this had been. There are destroyed weapons, armor, shields, all manner of equipment that are just completely incinerated and useless.
It's quite the battlefield.
What would you guys like to do?
Hard to think that these were all just normal, innocent people at one point. It's horrible.
Yeah, has it been turning villagers nearby? Is that what they were saying?
Weren't we told there was some kind of big graveyard slash mausoleum or whatever somewhere out here?
You were told that there is a large ancient battlefield that rests within these hills.
That might make
but
sense.
that you were not told much more than that.
Oh, that explains all the bodies. Well, probably where they got the bodies, at least.
Yeah, I wonder what started all this. Is it like being orchestrated by someone, or?
Well, clearly something is raising all the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of necromancer or worse.
Is there no limit to how old a body can be to be raised?
If only we had a necromancer.
What would you guys like to do?
I guess
can
head towards
we,
the mausoleum area?
Can we like maybe do like a brief survey of the bodies to see like if they're from like an ancient graveyard? Like maybe do like a history check to see like if we can tell like what like era it was, like if it was like a like a certain army or whatever based on like their garbs or whatever.
Sure. Let's do this. Those that are searching around make either a history or a survival check
Let's see, what am I?
for different types of information available here.
Need to sign in real quick.
Did history or what?
I'm
History-
logging in. Hold on.
I'm locking in.
I got a
I'm
21
locking in.
Survival.
Either history or survival check. What'd you say, Axe?
I got a 21 in survival.
Survival 21. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Gosh. D&D Beyond is like, please hold.
Please hold.
Please
Your call
hold.
is very
We
important
can't
to us.
load your character
Your
profile.
role is very important to us.
Oh my gosh.
You get the fucking like the soft jazz waiting music on the D&D Beyond loading screen.
All right, I'm doing survival. I got a natural 20.
Oh,
So
for a
what's
total
now?
of
Oh.
Plus 2, 22.
22 on a natural. All
Very
right.
nice.
Okay. My God. Okay. Well, Rangers doing Ranger things. Reyka and Bud, you guys start scouring around the area. The primary things you notice are not necessarily what types of armor, where they're from. You notice the path of destruction the path that this group that was destroyed followed, like very quickly. You see the clear signs of massive amounts of foot traffic coming from a specific direction based on where you're standing currently. Let's actually go to a slightly different map real quick.
A different map.
A different map.
Exciting.
It's called a more zoomed in map because I said so. You notice that the how am I going to illustrate this? I will draw a line. You notice that from your current location, the there's like a very clear straight line path heading in like an east-northeast kind of direction. Not directly from the east, but there's very obvious directionality to where they're coming from. You also notice that not all the footprints, I guess, here are human per se. There's clawed feet here and abouts, like a dragon's but smaller. There's plenty of hoof prints, which seem bovine in nature. You definitely see everything from, like, the shape of a full foot in the snow to full-on just a straight-up skeleton footprint to halfway in between, which might indicate that whatever had been destroyed on the way here, or from this barrage of fireballs, was all manner of between death and undeath. But you have a pretty good direction, especially with those survival checks. You have a pretty good lock on the direction you'll have to go from your current position to find where they came from.
And to clarify, you're saying
that with
that,
the class.
oh, sorry. Go ahead, Axe.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, just to clarify, you're saying that some footprints suggest that some of the people who fled and died were not undead?
Well, it seems like there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of footprints here. And the wizards had said that there had been near 1,000 undead creatures attacking. Between all the scorching and the craters that were created from the fireballs, you're not sure about the individuals who were living fleeing here, but you can see leading away from this scene of destruction where this small army of undead came from, for sure.
Yeah.
But
they-
you're not
they all
necessarily
look
sure
like-
about the fleeing ones. But they are anything from humanoid of all size to, you know, what you'd imagine your own feet to be, the dragon clawed feet to be without the skin on, perhaps.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to.
Unsettling.
Yeah, because that could imply like there's like ancient and freshly undead, I suppose.
It's not a bad
Or worse.
thought to
Who
conject.
knows?
Or worse. But yes,
Let's
everything
keep
from
that in our back pocket.
everything from lizardy, dragon-like to bovine, cow-like to human-like, and anything in between. In
wow.
various states of decay, it would seem. That is what you find with those rolls.
It kind of seems like the whole countryside is perhaps being affected by this.
I'm glad to see that the undead are a diverse population. You know, they're very, it's a very progressive necromancer.
Yeah, isn't just picking, I only want the human bodies.
I don't know. I'd like to see more like Minotaur representation, but
Yeah, that's what the
Yeah,
moves
that's
are.
fair.
So,
I need to make a joke. It's like, it's not DEI, it's DIE.
oh my god! Whoa! Holy crap!
that's
I actually hate it.
I hate everything so much. I can't wait to look at the waveform of that in the recording. Just a rectangle. Amazing. Okay. What would you like to do?
Can I take away inspiration from Bud real quick?
Does he have inspiration?
He's-
I've never gotten inspiration.
Okay, you don't get one right now.
You sure?
It was a pretty good
Nope.
joke, but it's not how you get inspiration at this table.
I feel like if you're a bard, you should be able to get inspiration for that.
Well, he's not.
A good joke.
He's just funny.
I'm just a silly little guy.
Silly little guy. But yes, you have a pretty good direction. Your individuals who are keen at tracking have picked up the scent, as it were.
Perfect.
All right.
Well, I guess start heading in that direction.
Yep. See what we find. Oh boy.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Would someone roll for me? 3 people roll a d6 for me.
Okay.
3 people?
3 different people roll 1d6 for me.
All right, I'll roll one.
I got one.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
I got a 3.
3.
I can roll the last one.
Okay.
5.
A 5. Ooh. Fun.
Wide range there.
Don't say fun like that, Trey.
What? Oh, am I not allowed to have some
Fun.
fun?
Every bit of fun you
Ooh,
have.
5?
It's like a veil of
5
threat.
wraiths!
Ah, ghouls!
Ghouls.
God damn it.
Skeletons and zombies.
No, my. Okay. I need, for one, to change the music.
No.
Not,
Fuck.
not, no, it's fine. It's calm down.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. No. We just need something a little more traveling, a little less, like, relaxed.
The music is now ominous.
The music is now ominous. No, it's fine. See? It's
Oh,
lovely.
it's fine. That's
It's lovely.
nice.
It's so lovely here. We love it here.
The music is not foreboding.
I
This is
thought-
the music we're listening to while we're trekking through an area filled with corpses.
I never said that. Well, look. It's not corpses. There's like bone shards left at most.
What do you think? What are? Wait, what? How is that not corpses? I mean, the technic.
They basically got turned
This
to
is what-
dust.
This is what necromancers frolic through.
This
music.
Your party begins to head eastward with a little bit of a northern inclination. The ranching regions begin to give way to rolling hills punctuated by soft valleys that wend their way between land features. There's still little bits of snow here and there. from the odd early snow that had happened that was influenced by Cryovane. And there's a few animals scurrying here and about, foxes and rabbits darting in between certain bushes in certain areas. But as you get out past the ranches and established farmland, you definitely find yourselves in very less traveled territory, let's say. And I need to look. Where's my? Oh gosh, dang it! I'm trying to find a thing to know how far, how fast. It takes you guys pretty much the entire day marching by foot to start getting deeper into these foothills here. The town vanishes behind you after easily a couple hours of walking.
So what was that about not taking horses?
This
We didn't know how much. We didn't know how long this was going to be. We had no idea. We could have asked. Maybe we should have.
You don't know. They didn't know. They don't know where they're coming from.
They had very little information.
They have very little information. As you begin, after probably 4 hours of marching, you finally get into some much more obvious and extreme differences in terrain. Many more hills, some cliff-like areas, several valleys. You do, in the distance, begin to see groups here and there of ambling skeletons and bodies.
Wonderful.
They just seem to be all over the place, just kind of wandering generally towards you very slowly. They don't seem to be in any hurry, but there's, a group of 5 here, 3 there, 1 little guy over there.
So they see us, but they're not in a hurry?
They
They're
don't-
just walking in this general direction.
They seem to be, several 100 yards away from you, just kind of shambling about in your general direction. They seem to be following this trail of footprints that have left almost like a walking trail, basically, in the previous path of this army-like march from the undead before.
Okay, so maybe they're just pre-programmed.
But they are steadily coming towards you. There's around and about you bushes, there's other pathways around other large hills you could take. If I could have someone make a perception check for me.
Ooh, how about me?
Go
I'm an
ahead.
expert.
I can
27.
Never mind.
27.
I will assist. Nope.
Nope.
Don't need to.
Not needed. 27. Oh boy. You see everything. You do see... You can pick out details emerging and kind of mingling between the hills. There are some groups of these... at a distance, they just look like people ambling about, but you can tell they don't walk with a gait that you would expect from a living individual. And they kind of vanish and meander. You lose track of one group here behind a hill, and it kind of emerges around another side. You see, not too far from you, a group of probably 9 or 10 skeletons just kind of shambling in broad daylight towards you, presently. They're like 400 feet off to your right, coming off of a hill. You aren't sure if they've seen you yet.
This is different from the initial group that you were talking about?
Yeah, those ones were further like down a valley ahead of you guys. This one, as you guys are looking around, this is like off to your right, not directly in your line of sight. You're glancing around and you happen to notice like a skull peeking over a hill as it shambles along, giving you
Alright, well.
time probably before they notice you to act.
I point them out to the rest of my group.
Do we have any kind of cover that we can sort of take advantage of?
There's bushes, trees, all sorts of semi-dense foliage patches here and there.
Should we all do like a group stealth check and try to just like make it through here?
If you plan on hiding,
Question.
answer.
Do we? Can't we
Thava has
kill
no problem
frickin' dragons?
fighting.
Can we just like pick off a couple skeletons? Or is this going to be something
It's just
where, like,
10
it alerts-
skeletons. It's
Just 10
Yeah, I
fine,
mean,
skeletons.
right?
like, so the thing is,
Alright.
I'm less worried about like the skeletons themselves, and more worried about like if they have some way of notifying who's controlling them.
Yeah, that's kind of. what I'm
Well,
thinking,
here's
too.
the other thing too. If we fight a group of skeletons, all the other undead in the area are gonna shamble their way towards us.
That's
towards the
also-
fighting.
That is
my thought.
true. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So would you prefer to hide, or would you like
Thava
I was
likes
kind
the
of-
idea of fighting, though.
I'm sure she does, Thava, but maybe we should try to gather some more information
Thava wants to
before
kill
we dive in.
skeletons.
Thava wish to destroy? Yeah. What are you guys doing? There's a group of skeletons emerging over the hill. You see, now that it's been pointed out to you, you guys all look up. You see a bovine skull peeking over the hillside as well now.
Same hillside.
As yeah,
Same
same
group.
hillside, same group. As bringing up the rear of this group appears to be the skeleton of a minotaur.
Oh, there we go!
Oh,
Representation.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's so good to see.
It is very hard to tell if skeletons have seen you, as they have no eyes.
I think we should
You wave
hide.
at him?
No.
No.
I mean, if the group wants to hide, Thava will hide with them, but she'll be begrudgingly doing it.
Let's
She's a
let's
team player.
Yeah,
let's hide a little bit. I think we should try to
that's fair.
smart about this. Yeah.
Okay. Make for me a group stealth check as you guys dive into the nearby bushes and trees to seek cover.
17.
I'm gonna get my dice because we all know.
Well, we don't because your voice is going
Oh, wait.
crazy.
Never mind.
Oh fuck.
I forgot to roll that at disadvantage. That's
Test.
You're
Is
good.
it a?
Yeah, you're
okay.
good. What's your stealth roll, Reyka?
not... 7.
Oh, come on.
7.
I have disadvantage.
Disadvantage is very unfortunate.
Can I please see my roll? What the fuck happened?
I
got
saw
a
4 pop up in
14.
the corner for you.
Oh, yep, 4. 4, I got 4.
Oh my god, that was loud.
LOL.
What is happening? Is the
That was a
skeleton here?
big metal dice. I
It
apologize.
was very loud.
I got a 13 plus 7, so 20.
Oh, nice.
Got a natural 20 for 22.
What'd
Did
you
anybody
get?
get a low roll? I didn't hear.
What did you get,
I got
bud?
4.
Oh, okay, great.
Thava's like, yeah, sure, I'll hide. And then she just like squats down a little bit, but that's it. And it's just
Like Skyrim hide, just crouch.
yeah, like she's just out in the fucking open, basically.
Her armor is like reflecting the sun right at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking skeletons right in the eye sockets.
What did you roll for stealth, bud?
14.
14. Oh boy. There's some lows in there, there's some highs.
Did you just average it out? Is that how that works?
Yep.
They don't have ears. They
They-
can't hear anything.
How do skeletons notice you?
They
You
see
know?
your skeleton inside your body.
It's called skelepathy.
Yeah.
Oh. Go to your room.
I'm in my room! I'm in my room!
They're not fighting you so much as they're trying to get the skeleton out from inside.
Exactly,
You.
they're trying to free their
Wow.
friends.
That's some Draken and the Ancient Scades. bullshit right
That
there.
is.
It
for sure.
really is.
Okay.
I love you for saying that, by the way.
I know you do.
Such references. Yeah, okay. You guys dive into bushes, trees. Thava crouches in the open. And
She tries her best.
she tries her best, picks up a branch and holds it in front of her. This group of skeletons come ambling by 100 feet, 80 feet, 60, and they somehow go cruising right on by you guys without noticing your group.
Oh.
I thought it was like standing right next to them with like a branch or something.
Just
It's like holding
perfectly
Just a
still,
tree.
not even moving. But
Man.
as a group, just barely passes.
Oh my gosh. Thava, we were so good we made up for how bad you were.
Thank God. Thank the gods, rather.
Mainly, I just find it so much funnier as a visual. To
Mhm.
have Tiny Twig just, I am not here. But this group seems to amble along from that side to join up with that same path that leads back towards Longsaddle. You're not sure what they're doing, but most of them are holding like swords and axes that are all rusted. And they're just walking with a intent to probably cause some problems. Miles down the road. But for the moment, you guys are unseen.
Were they heading back towards town? Like where we
Yes.
came from? Okay.
That's
It's
where
fine.
that's
It'll
where
be
they
fine.
appeared to be going.
It's only if we had walkie-talkies with the town. Dang.
How
How do
unfortunate.
they get the wall?
They're at the wall and they got wizards that just throw fireballs for fun at them.
Okay. Your group continues onward, marching for the rest of the day, doing your best to dodge between groups of skeletons that may or may not try and see you. After about 8 hours of marching, you guys end up right about here, in the middle of these expansive rolling hills. And the path still continues, yet further to the east, but you are losing sunlight for today.
Hmm. We probably should make some kind of camp. I don't want to be out here in the middle of the night.
There. So, about
Thoughts?
24 miles of progress.
Yeah, we probably should find a safe place to hunker down.
Is it possible to find a safe place to hunker down in rolling hills full of zombies?
Give me a survival check.
Go up in the trees.
Reyka! It's your time to shine!
Hey.
I can assist if
22.
needed. Never mind.
On the 22, Reyka, looking around, finds like a nice area where some sort of natural erosion, maybe from wind going through these valleys, has kind of left a deep indentation that is filled in with trees and brush and all sorts of things that you guys can use as cover. And fairly easily you get away from this primary path and make a little campsite for your group. And you guys settle in for an evening. In the distance, especially as evening comes, and being later towards the, end of fall, beginning of winter, not as many bugs flying about, not as many birds flitting here and there, and you can hear in the distance, sort of surrounding you, and especially as you guys get quieter to begin settling in for rest and watches, you hear distant wheezing of bodies reanimated and the clicking and clunking of bones moving that should never be moving.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's somewhat hard to tell how close a lot of these things are, but it is sort of a ever-present ambience in your rest here. Go ahead and give me perception checks for your guys' watches.
I'll take the down watch again.
I forget who I do watch with.
Usually
I
it's
stay up late.
been it's usually been Bud, Rinn, Thava, Synas, and then Reyka in the morning, or Reyka Bud in the morning, Rinn alone. You know, it's up to you guys.
Don't leave me alone, please.
Yeah, don't leave Rinn alone.
She's gonna be like, you know, all those wizards had a good idea with all of that pyromancy.
I mean, when the time comes, Bud, when the time comes.
Okay. Who would like to take the first watch then?
I mean, Bud. Yeah.
Okay.
We got this.
Give me some perception checks.
I will do perception because I think I'm pretty good at it. What is your perception, Rinn?
I'm going to just help you, so you get advantage.
Well, what is it? I'm curious now.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah.
You don't need to do that.
Okay, I will do it. Let's see. Ooh,
Wait.
oh yes. I got a 24.
24.
Not natural.
Okay. Yeah. As you begin to take the first watch, and throughout the few hours of, you know, the losing of the last light, you watch off to the north. You see quite a large group of ambling skeletons in the dim light, just cruising along, and their numbers do vary a lot, but this group is easily 100 or more.
Oh my god.
And it does strike you as concerning as to where all of this many bodies. This is a lot of bodies.
Yeah, holy shit, 100 skeletons is a lot.
You also notice the beginnings of a late fall rainstorm blowing in. You're able to easily pick up on it with the smell of incoming rain. But you're fairly confident the trees that haven't dropped their leaves, at least here, will probably keep you guys mostly dry. Other than that, you don't notice anything at all, other than a massive group of skeletons just at the edge of where your vision would be in the distance.
Jesus.
Phew.
And Synas and Thava can give me some perception checks.
I remember whose was better.
Mine's a +8.
I think you're probably better. One second, let me double check. Yeah, you're better. I'll
Yeah,
assist
you
you.
usually assist, so
I'll assist you.
that's great because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, God bless.
That's much better. How about a 21?
21.
Nice.
Okay. Wonderful. Yeah. In the middle of the night here, your dark vision is primarily the thing that helps you pick up on it. You're glancing about, and maybe 50 feet away from your cramped little campsite here, you see not the empty sockets of the undead, but you see the reflective light of animalistic eyes, just staring at a distance.
Am I able to tell what kind of animal?
It's pretty well hidden, but the ears that you see, that you can discern from the bush it's currently in, kind of looks wolf-like.
Well, I'm gonna point it out to Thava, but I do have
Okay.
the.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, 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 bang. What's the range of that? I always
I'll
forget. I think
double
it's
check.
60. I'm pretty sure it's 60 feet. But
I do also have alarm up in case it gets closer.
Where are you? It's not in the usual spot that I remember it being in. Features.
features.
Where are you?
Creature
I don't-
features.
I don't see it.
Why is Divine Sense not on your character sheet?
What is happening?
I'm so confused. I need to go over
This
your
is-
character sheet again. Doop 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 doop. Divine Sense. 60 feet.
Why do I not see it? Where is it?
I don't know. I think it got absorbed
In
into something
actions?
else. Celestial Fiend or Undead. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you don't get any pings in that range.
Okay.
So, not Undead, or Fey, or Celestial,
Okay.
or Fiend.
It's a wolf.
It seems to be a wolf shape in the brush. Yeah, it just watches you guys from that position. If you don't do anything else, it just watches for like an hour, probably, before it vanishes back into the brush.
Yeah.
And then Reyka, if you wouldn't mind giving me a perception check for the early morning.
We're gonna also tell Reyka that we saw a wolf staring at us for like a solid hour and is acting weird. Seemed a little strange.
I
Is it? I don't know.
Sadly, only got a 10.
Only got a 10.
Oh, what a shame.
Okay. Reyka, you, beyond the still constant ambience of, distant, sometimes nearer, sometimes further, wheezes of the undead, you mostly just notice the sounds of birds this morning. Nothing around camp is out of the ordinary, nothing that would seem dangerous. And the morning light eventually finds your group, and you are able to wake up, have whatever rations or good berries for breakfast, and begin your march once again.
Okay.
Surprisingly uneventful. I really thought something was gonna happen.
Yeah, especially with like
to us
the
at a night
wolves.
like this. Yeah.
Alright.
I thought about speak with animals, but I was like, we'll give it a chance.
Just raise your fist up in the air straight and stare at the wolf. If anybody has seen Fantastic Mr. Fox, you know what I'm talking.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys start picking your way back to that trail that you had found, leading towards somewhere, and begin following it once again. Today there is a mild, drizzling rain that finds you. The sky is overcast, but it is pleasant, if chilly. You guys begin following along, heading eastward. I'm not going to make you roll another survival check because 24, I'll just, it's fine. It's great. It was wonderful from yesterday. So good. I need my slightly ominous music.
There it is.
Is it this one? I think it's this one.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Your party walks for probably a couple hours, another 8-9 miles or so. Rising over one of the hills where this grouping of boot prints and footprints have led you. You see before you a sprawling, ancient battlefield, easily multiple miles across, littered with long, rusted weapons. You see disturbed ground everywhere. Thankfully, not a skeleton in sight. You see old armor, long rusted and forgotten, protrudes from piles of dirt here and there in various levels of completeness. It doesn't appear as if any foliage is growing in this entire area. Grass has died. It is nothing but dirt left. It is very distinct, the distance at which this happens, almost to the crest of the hill that you're standing on as you come into the scene. You see living grass mingling with dead beneath your feet. You also see, protruding from the ground atop one of the large hills which borders the battlefield itself to the northern side, a dragon. The skeleton of a dragon.
Oh, no.
A massive creature, but embedded into the hillside, clearly deceased and long decayed. You also see what appears to be some type of camp. From this distance, a few thousand feet away, you can see there's a few tents set out. But beyond that, nothing else in this area. There is just a lingering unease at the lack of life here.
What
Should
battle
probably
happened
check out the
here?
camp.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Does
That's-
anyone know about history in this area? Because this is,
Yeah, is that a cool battle with a dragon? That sounds kind of cool to know about.
says Thava.
Thava is gonna roll a history.
Give me some history checks, yeah.
Why not? Why is my roll 20 so fucked up today? It's just like the dice is rolling at like 2 or 3 FPS.
Oh no.
You know what? I'm gonna try. Maybe I read about this in a comic book somewhere.
Comic book.
What did you say, Thava?
17.
I got a 16, which gets turned into a 15.
Wait, why?
-1 to history.
-1 history.
Yikes.
Anybody else that would like to can. I think even a 15 is still good enough.
Oh,
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think in this
I-
case, what's up?
I rolled out of curiosity, but I think all I can do is just make up shit with a 4.
Oh, yeah, I've heard
we
that.
would believe you,
The
Synas.
Battle of Big Dragon.
The Battle of Big
Battle
Dragon.
Dragon.
Big Dragon doesn't want you to know. Yeah. Rinn, you think back to all the, weird little novels and things you'd been able to read and find, and you recall this area, this place, this kind of looks a lot like, vaguely like, I'm trying to remember the battle name. Oh god, what is it called? The End of the Uthgard is what you had read it as. What you had read was a very scant document, perhaps, that had told you very little about it, just that it was an encounter between a massive barbarian tribe and the dragon cult, which resulted in the death of a dragon that the cult had been using to fight alongside them.
I have a question.
Yeah, I have an answer.
Is there a random undead guy who's still sitting up in his grave wondering about what questions? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's the exact same battle, isn't it?
No.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
No.
Oh,
yeah.
It is.
me.
No, it actually is.
The movie.
This above the table. Yes, this is the battle that was the barbarian battle in the movie. Yes, which
Where is
I
that guy?
didn't realize until I had been designing this. That battle took place in this area. I didn't move
gosh.
it. That took place in this area.
Guys,
So
guys.
silly.
Rin turns to the group. She turns around. I swear, I saw a movie about. I read a book about this. Hear me out. Battle of Uthgard. Anybody? Anybody? Thava? You heard of it?
I mean, Thava knows, right?
Thava knows.
Yeah, Thava knows. She just kind of nods and she's like, "What are you about to propose?"
Nothing. Just that I read a book.
Thava.
Oh, good for you.
I know what this is.
Thava, you hear in your head that same female voice that had communicated to you before.
Oh, come on, this bitch again.
Reyka, one of my sons.
Oh, fuck.
And you mentally you try and glance around the battlefield at everything else. You find your eyes landing on the dragon skeleton and lingering there constantly.
Hey man, I'm not wearing the mask right now.
That doesn't matter. You're still attuned to it.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Kind of want to check out the dragon corpse because it could be pretty cool to, look at.
Yeah.
But also, we should probably check out the campsite.
Well, thankfully, the campsite is right in front of the dragon's corpse. So,
Oh, perfect!
that's exactly where it is.
2-for-1.
2-for-1 deal. You guys...
Also, can I get that name again? Can I get it typed out or something?
Reyka. R-A-K-O-R.
R-A-K-O-R.
O-R. Which, as you know from the story, was a ancient black dragon that had been in this battle.
Yeah, well, he died, so he's a loser.
Wow! Crazy. You guys, as a group, begin to pick your way across this battlefield, avoiding several, holes in the ground where corpses were and now aren't, as it's clear this entire battlefield of combatants has been raised at some point or another recently. There is not an individual sitting in a hole asking a question, waiting for the final question of speak with dead to be asked. I'm sorry.
Damn, that's fair. God, could you imagine?
In the distance you hear, "Hey, hello, can you ask me a question?" But no. As you approach the camp, it is obvious that it is unoccupied. There is no movement. The tents have collapsed. There is debris everywhere. You see, coming closer, you see there have been several tables that have been knocked over as well. There also appears to be some sort of shrine that has been erected in front of where the dragon's skull is.
Oh.
You see several plinths spaced about 10 feet apart in a circle in front of the dragon's skull.
What's a plinth?
Like a little vertical rock that has a flat top for you to place things on.
Oh, okay.
You can see all manner of spell ingredient, scrolls, and on the plinth at the top of the shape that's been laid out, you see what appears to be a stone heart. A weirdly realistically carved stone heart.
Dre.
Yes.
Quote unquote car.
With what I know about the cult, does this look familiar to me at all?
You would probably guess this might have been a Dracolich ritual. Yeah.
Lovely.
As well, you notice lying around the plinth as your party comes into the camp proper. Lying around the plinth with the heart, you see 10 bodies. 7 of which are clad in robes that you are familiar with as dragon cultists. Laying on the ground in the muck. They look very torn and ruined, their outfits. 2 others seem to wear fairly plain robes, similarly torn apart. And there is a final body, resting up against the plinth itself with the heart on it, who appears to be orcish.
Can I do a ping again?
Yep. Your divine sense rings out, and the skeleton of the dragon provides an undead source to you.
Fuck.
Oh.
Thava pulls out her great sword. I don't think this dragon is dead.
Oh, shit.
This looks like a Dracolich ritual, and they might have been successful.
It's very... I will say, you're used to, when you get a ping from the undead, a very, very clear and obvious, like, sensation with it. This is, like, super faint.
She's still going to have her sword out.
Mhm.
And she's going to very slowly approach the dragon skull.
Sure.
And the orcish body, I guess.
Yeah. As you come closer, you see the orcish figure is wearing only trousers, and he has probably 9 daggers sticking out of his chest.
Oh.
Some of the bodies of the cultists, you can see, like, the skin, and they look completely desiccated, as if all the water was drained from their bodies. Although the 2 wearing more plain-looking robes look like you would expect normal corpses to be in a state of decay, but not desiccated and dried raisins. You also hear a few ravens' caws from above, resting on one of the horns of the dragon. Just a group of ravens idly watching.
Not ominous or anything.
So the orc is clearly dead, yes, with all the
Like,
daggers shoved into him.
extremely dead and very much not alive.
Kind
Very
of
much
looks
not
like
moving.
he was some kind of
Very good descriptive
Very-
words there.
I'm sorry, I can't think of a better way to describe a man who's been stabbed 9 times in the chest, who is very,
So he-
very
he's actually-
dead.
Does he have 9 daggers stuck in him?
Just
or
like
is it just,
fully,
like, stab wounds?
fully still stuck in his body. Like,
Wow, Jesus.
different parts of the torso, easily going through, like, heart, lungs, like, everywhere.
Thava just kind of snorts and goes, amateurs. But, yeah,
You
this kind of
could,
looks like a sacrifice, doesn't it?
you could make medicine checks, their arcana, perception. What would you like to do?
Let me see. Arcana, perception, or medicine, huh? Let me see. Well, perception is my best one, so I feel like I'll go for perception just to see.
Okay.
Wow, roll 20 is, or not roll 20. D&D Beyond is still being like super fucked up and slow for some reason.
Small indie company.
Small indie company. I got a, come on, is that 20? A 20?
20?
Can't tell yet. It still hasn't loaded up. There you go, 20.
20! Okay.
Yeah, it takes like, I get like a 20-second dice roll.
That's crazy.
Pretty great.
The anticipation is killing me.
Yeah.
On a 20, you... Yeah. On a 20, as you're looking over the scene, you notice, perhaps contrary to what you thought initially, there's what appears to be a very clear signs of a scuffle that happened here. There are drag marks through the dirt of boots sliding. The orcish individual looks as if, you know, he's at the top of a triangle in a scene of corpses, as if maybe he wasn't being sacrificed but fending off these individuals.
Oh.
You can kind of very clearly see that this was not a casual sacrifice scenario. There was a lot of fighting that happened here.
Okay.
You also notice an ever so gentle green glow in the eye sockets of the dragon skeleton.
Oh, fuck a doodle do.
Very, very faint, almost imperceptible. You also see, very suddenly, casually leaning against the front of the chin of this dragon skeleton, a familiar face.
Oh no.
Your own.
What?
As
What do you mean your
the-
own? What do you mean?
As in the green-eyed version of you that you had seen in that hallucination.
What? Wait.
Just-
Can anyone else see this?
No.
Oh.
Just
Okay,
casually
so she's
leaning and staring at you. And after a few moments, she lifts a hand up and gives you like a shushing motion, just like a shh, one finger to the mouth.
Okay.
Before slowly walking along and just kind of standing, casually watching the goings-on.
People will probably see that Thava is staring kind of intensely at something. But maybe she won't say anything.
Yeah. Everyone just watches Thava, kind of stare at the scene on the ground here and then look at the dragon skeleton. And seems to just be very fixatedly staring at the dragon skeleton, pretty much.
I mean,
Also, are the eyes glowing for anyone else, or is it just her?
If you
seeing
point
the
it out,
dragon
you can everyone can just barely see. And thankfully, because of the fact that it's not that sunny, you all can kind of see that there's a very dim glow in the eyes of that skeleton.
I kind of don't want to fuck around with this. Can Thava swing her sword down on top of the dragon skull using, I don't know, some kind of smite? Because this feels like it may or may not be kind of waking up or something, and she wants to try and maybe stop it if it will stop it. I don't know. It just feels like an instinctual thing to do.
Sure. Go ahead and take a swing.
Okay.
See what happens.
All right, 20-second dice roll. Let's see.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not good.
oh
To
dear.
Thava's perception, she's
She got-
slow
she got-
motion swinging. We're
She
just
got,
like learning,
she
taking.
got a nat 1.
Natural.
Nice.
So,
Uh,
but, I mean, it would be a 10. It would be a 10 if you...
still a natural one. Natural ones are natural ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys watch Thava go charging forward. There's, a good 20 feet between where this circle of plinths is and the skeleton itself. You see Thava go charging forward, rush up, and take a huge swing with the greatsword, and everyone hears this loud as the sword goes flying out of your hands, as the skeleton is so much harder than you expected it to be. And your sword just embeds itself into the dirt a few feet away from you. Off to your left, Thava, you watch this version of yourself just chuckle.
Boy.
Everyone else, not standing at the dragon skull, you can see that the stone heart set upon the plinth there kind of pulses with a deep green glow for a moment, with a very slow...
Can I make an Arcana check to figure out possibly what the fuck that thing is doing?
Please do.
How about a 27?
Okay.
14 plus 13.
Wow, dude.
God, this
Wow.
guy.
Can I
I
get
like
some of
the-
your rolls, please? I've got a 4, a 1. What?
These are new dice.
Yeah, they like you.
They have a little kitty in them.
Kitty. Oh, those ones you got, yeah.
Dice.
Yeah, the little gamer Nexus
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
27. Synas, you approach
I would
the
love to
scene-
know specifically if it's something dispellable as well. If
Okay.
possible.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Synas, as you approach this grisly scene, and you look over the corpses in different types of decay, different states of decay, and watch this heart do another slow of this magical pulsing. With an Arcana check of 27, you're very confident that these 7 super desiccated bodies probably had all of the life force stolen out of them by this thing. You're also pretty confident that it is what is currently feeding into this skeleton, by the looks of it, the green glows being very similar. It's possible it could be a dispellable enchantment of some kind, that this is likely some type of enchanted conduit.
I mean, the worst thing that could happen is that it kills me, so I'll try a dispel magic. Why not?
Is dispel a touch spell?
It is within 120 feet. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Oh, it's within range. It's you don't have to touch the thing.
So I don't have to get close.
Okay.
So I'd probably stay like good 60 feet away, probably, from this thing, maybe.
Okay.
Or 30, whichever makes more sense. And then
That's up to you.
Yeah, let's do 30, because I do need to get close to kind of examine it.
Yeah,
So,
you kind of you come up
if
and
it's-
take stock of the scenario and tell your friends to clear out a ways.
just in case.
And you cast Dispel Magic.
If it's an ongoing spell of level 3 or lower on the target, it ends. If it's level 4 or higher and dispellable, I have to do an ability check.
Make that check for me now.
Oh boy.
Oh,
DC 10 plus that spell's level. What's my spellcasting ability? Is that just that +5 in wisdom? I think that is, right?
I think so. Let me pull up your
Yeah,
character
spell
sheet.
Does it include your
Casting
proficiency bonus, though?
That's why I'm trying to go look at his character sheet real quick.
Because yeah, it's either a +5 or a +8.
It should say on the spells tab on your sheet at the top.
It
So
does
many
not.
steps to view a character sheet in this. Spells, your spell attack modifier or just your spell modifier?
I think it's just the spell modifier.
So
So
yeah,
it says
then, yeah,
ability
it's-
check using your spellcasting ability.
Yeah,
So yeah, that would
it's
just be wisdom.
+5. Yep, you're right.
No shit. 19. So unless this is a 10th level spell.
You son of a bitch. What the fuck?
Wow. Is this gonna like derail Dre's plan in the same way that it happened with the fire elemental?
No. How far is everyone standing from this object presently?
Oh fuck.
I mean,
I may
that
have
was
just-
probably relatively close after
Thava's-
trying to whack.
Thava's still about 20 feet away.
I did say to shuffle away. I'm 30 feet.
I mean,
so...
this probably happened right around when after.
Yeah,
right, almost
pretty
immediately
much,
after
yeah.
She did it, so.
I would have given people time. I wouldn't have just been like, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm probably not that close to it.
I need to
I was watching
know.
them building
I need to
first.
know an imagined exact distance here. 30 feet, 60 feet.
Oh, jeez, I don't know, dude. Far enough away from the dragon to not feel too scared.
I need to
That
know.
Feels like a 60 feet.
I need to know a number for spellcasting.
That feels like a 60 feet. To
That
me.
feels like a 60 feet.
Okay, Reyka, how far are you?
60 feet.
60. Bud, how far are you standing from this scenario?
I have no idea.
Your friend has told you to kind of clear back a ways because he's about
Just
to do
in case.
something, just in case.
Worst thing that happens is it kills me.
Oh, I mean, how far are other people standing?
Reyka and Rinn are about 60 feet away. Synas is about 30. Thava's 20.
Okay, 50.
50 feet. Okay.
Oh, adventurous.
Your dispel magic does succeed.
Whoa.
Yay!
As you focus in on this object, that pulsing begins to get faster and faster for a few moments, and you watch tendrils of green energy reaching out and down to the corpse at the base of the plinth there, and the skin
boy.
begins to decay where it touches, before all that energy gets sucked back in and a violent explosion occurs. I need Thava and
Oops.
Synas to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oopsies.
Gosh.
Uh-oh.
Somebody
I'm
take
not
a
good
full
at
decay
those.
of
As a
daisies.
massive burst of green necrotic energy just erupts out of this thing, along with a bunch of
How-
shrapnel.
How close are you, Synas, to Thava?
I'm probably like 10 feet away from you because I'm 30 feet
If you're,
from
with-
the
if you're
thing.
within 10 feet, you get a plus $3 to your saves.
Oh, that would be great.
So
Not that I really need it, because these dice like me, so I guess 22?
What the?
16 plus 3 plus another 3?
What
My
the-
goodness.
This guy. This guy.
I like these dice. They're pretty. And it's got a kitty in it like me.
come on, dice. 20.
20. Okay, well, where's my d12s?
Oh, wait, multiple?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yikes, dude.
Are you a
I
d12
should've
or are you
thought
a
about
d10?
this.
You're a
It's
d12.
necrotic damage, right? I can't use my reactive resistance.
I didn't think about this at all, really, actually, now that I think about it. I just wanted to dispel it. Arcana probably could have told me if it would fucking explode, huh?
Was the explosion the dispersion?
The stone heart explodes completely
Yay.
as you dispel the energy that is channeling it, and that energy has nowhere else to go but outward now, as it was condensed into this object. You both succeed on your save because you rolled like crazy good. And you're only going to take a total of 11 necrotic damage
Oh, thank you.
instead of 22. Because I
Cool.
rolled 6d12 and ended with a 22 somehow.
Oh man.
Can I come on, D. What are you doing, man? What is this? Sorry, one.
Are you struggling over there?
My my D&D Beyond is not having fun. I've already refreshed my browser and shit, and it's still being very slow and unresponsive. So
I remember Beyond being like that for me for months last year, and I think it's okay now, but yeah, it can be really sluggish.
This is why I only use physical dice. I don't know.
It's actually
well, just in general though. I mean, I should be able to use all my stuff on my sheet without the
Yeah.
thing being like, oh,
yeah, it's all right now.
The bodies on the ground also get blasted quite awfully, and they kind of tossed apart. The orc corpse gets thrown towards the individuals who were standing far enough away. You see this body parts and this dead orc corpse just kind of in front of you in different spots. As a massive explosion of green energy rocks the area. However, the green, after the dust has settled, Thava, you do notice the green in the eyes of the dragon skeleton has definitely vanished.
oh, good.
And looking around, you don't see that apparition anymore.
Oh, that's one problem solved.
Oh,
Oh,
you could have waited a second, Synas.
yeah, well, I didn't know if we had a couple seconds. That thing was active. Ow.
Wow. Do you guys think this is what these things have been here for? You think it would be guarded?
Well, it definitely seems like the dragon cult is up to some shit in the area. Raising a Dracolich is kind of a big deal.
I would imagine there's more of these in the area if whomever's out here causing this has this kind of spell or ability to them. So I think this was more a symptom than anything.
We should check the tents for the information. See if these cultists left anything behind.
Yeah. Sounds good. We should do that.
Okay. You guys recover yourselves from that blast and begin picking apart the rather forgotten about campsite. Those who would like to can make an investigation check to see if they can find anything of interest in and amongst all this rubble.
Alrighty.
My investigation is not great.
Oh, wait, is that what I think it is?
Are you steadily?
I got 14.
I don't think any of us has a good investigation. I think it's the one thing what party
I
lacks.
got a nat 20.
Hey.
No, never
like
mind.
I have like a 2 FPS Themberchod sliding across the screen.
Well, he is a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. So I got 23 for my
23.
investigation. Nat
Okay.
20.
Okay. Is anyone searching through the bodies or just the campsite?
I'll look through the bodies. I got a 14.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
While people are searching, I'll ritual cast a detect magic just to see if anything kind of pops out underneath any of this now that the main magical source has been dispelled.
Sure. Start with Rinn. Rinn, you go through what's left of a couple of the bodies that have been kind of blasted apart. They do smell of decay, as the three that were not desiccated into nearly dust have clearly been here for a good couple weeks, kind of rotting in the sun. Not pleasant.
Also, I guess I misunderstood. This is a semi-recent battle that we've encountered.
Well,
Here?
the battleground is very ancient.
But the
This
bodies
little
here around the
campsite,
dragon.
this little campsite is definitely newer.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
Like something that
Wow.
was happening within the last few days, kind of recent.
Yeah, I'm super curious why they're not here. Like, there's not more people here now. Anyway.
The bodies, the super desiccated bodies of the dragon cultists don't appear to have anything on them. One of the bodies that you search through, one of the more plainer robed ones, does have a piece of parchment tucked in against between its robe and its skin, but the skin is kind of gooey, for lack of a better term, after many days of decay. But you could probably pull it apart without losing too much of the piece of paper.
Alright, what kind of check is this gonna be? Sleight of hand?
Sure, why not?
Alright. I got a +7 in that. That is a 8. 19.
I was about to say an 8?
No.
With a +7?
My brain just did short-circuited while I was adding 7 and 12.
19. Okay. Yeah, you, to the best of your abilities without getting too much corpse goop on you, kind of pick apart and pull away this piece of parchment, and it is pretty nasty, and the ink has definitely run on it from the mixture of blood and viscera soaking into it. You can make out a few words, one of them being lich, some type of smear leading to the word lich. Another couple smears, you see the words Creston Crypt.
Creston Crypt?
Creston Crypt.
Okay.
You can kind of make that out. Beyond that, most of it is unfortunately pretty gibberishy because of how smeared it is with the remnants of the body.
Okay.
Picking over the orc corpse, you find he's got 9 daggers in his chest.
What?
You also less find but more notice, despite the state the body's in, he's got a lot more hair than you'd expect for an orc.
Oh?
The forearms are very hairy. His fingernails are kind of weirdly naturally a little pointy.
Is he a bugbear?
No, it's an orc, as far as you can tell. But after the blast, there's not much left of the back half of the body. So that's about all the info you get from that.
Interesting. Okay.
Thava, with your natural 20, you go picking through one of the downed tents. And you end up finding basically what amounts to a very dirty journal that was tucked away under all of the rubble and half smashed into the dirt. It's fairly small, somewhat of a pocket journal. Within it, you find, flipping to the back, there's no name written in the front pages. It's not, like a personal journal. It just looks like a account of things goings on. You flip through to the back. The latest entry says, basically in bullet points, meeting contact, dragon skeleton. Will notify... where's his name? Where's his name? Name.
I'm gonna drop a familiar name here.
Where are you? I know I wrote you in
Will
here.
notify Bud.
What?
Bud's been the villain this whole time?
Could have pulled it off if it weren't for you.
Seems you have discovered my secret. And now,
You must.
you all will perish.
Thunder.
Bud grows 10 times bigger.
Power of dragons, you say? Oh, there it is. Aldar. Aldar.
Wait, Aldar?
Aldar. We'll notify Aldar.
Alder.
AR.
AR.
Aldar.
The name sound familiar?
Not to any of you.
No?
Okay.
Flipping back through the pages here and there, scouring for any relevant info, you also see an entry that catches your eye for some reason. It basically reads, "Wizard with glass staff has delivered package." Great. And it's dated for about 15 days ago.
Okay.
What wizard?
Last staff.
Huh.
Wonder who that
Probably a
is.
new character.
Yeah.
Other than that, you don't seem to find too much other information that's pertinent here. It's full of records of plans for taking revenge, some scribblings here and there. It honestly reads a little bit like the writings of a madman on a couple of pages.
Damn, this guy was tilted.
He did seem a little tilted, honestly. The Harpels are mentioned a few times here and there.
Yeah, he's crashing out a little bit.
A little bit. But that is what you find.
Okay.
Bless.
Oh,
Sorry.
God bless you. God's bless you.
Oh, God.
No,
Are you gonna
Lord.
bless me or what? Give me that extra D6.
Okay.
But yeah, Thava will share that with the rest of the party and bring the journal out.
Synas, your detect magic doesn't really notify you of too much else in this area. The plinth that the heart exploded on has traces of magic left on it, but that's likely just because of the suffusion of such an explosion.
Okay.
But you have that up for, what, 10 minutes, I think?
I think so.
So that's happening. But beyond that, that is what you see. That is what you see here.
Yeah, I'm assuming we still see undead roaming around, though.
Yeah, here and there, off in the distance. Not presently right where you are, but...
They don't seem alerted.
We may want to move just in case.
Yeah.
I guess it has been 10 minutes.
It's been about 10 minutes and nothing out of the ordinary has happened beyond
They're
the
used to it out
eerie
here.
silence. Those ravens that had been watching are now just kind of circling overhead. Probably startled by the explosion.
Yeah, let's... Unless there's anything more to investigate here. I mean, this looks like some serious shit. I feel like this is a pretty significant event here.
Well, should we just continue on in the direction we've been walking?
I mean, I
We've
feel
already-
like we should probably check and see if there's anything else in the area and follow any tracks that might be coming further east.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys would like to...
Oh, before we go,
Hmm.
there's bodies here of the people who are fighting the cultists as well?
The only individual that seemed to be struggling against them was this orc.
Okay, he's... Okay. Does he have anything on him, like sigil or anything notable with the weapons?
He is literally wearing only pants.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing on him. There's nowhere to hide anything. He's missing chunks of his body now after that explosion.
Okay. Okay.
We know speak with dead.
Do we have that?
No.
You do not have...
So convenient if
I
we
think
had
Speak
that.
with Dead is Bard, Wizard, Cleric, Warlock, so...
We have none of the... Well...
Yeah, where's fucking Naya? Naya, where are you? I'm speaking directly at the viewers here. Where is Naya? Where is she?
It's funny is Thava's little character card just appeared on screen as you started doing that, as it's going through the cycle of character cards.
Amazing.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's too much else you can glean from this site, but you did dispel whatever was happening here.
Well, that's good at least. At least doesn't mean we're completely out of the woods because they can always come back later, but at the very least we've delayed something from happening.
Would you guys like to look for more tracks to see where you should probably head next?
Yeah.
Probably.
Give me some survival checks as you guys head further eastward and begin picking your 16. There is much less of an obviousness to the tracks here. You do notice some coming from the east, some from the north. It's kind of a more broad thing. There was certainly a massive concentration of trackable movement from this ancient battleground, but going beyond it, there's clearly a noticeable reduction in the volume of creatures that have passed through. So it's not super clear as to which direction you should go. There's definitely some that have come from the
Equal amount
east. Yeah, some from the east, some from the north. Very equal amounts of
Okay.
tracks you find on average.
Coin toss.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Literally flip a coin, I'd say.
I'm feeling like we should keep going east.
Okay.
East
What
of
do you guys
is.
think?
You
I trust
guys... You guys begin... Oh,
What direction was the dragon facing?
south.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah.
If you imagine the battleground is kind of like a wide, sort of battlefield, there's a large sort of hill to the northern side of this battlefield. The dragon looks like it came, started landing in from the south into this hill, basically, if you were to think of something embedding itself into the ground.
Oh, so he's coming from the south?
He was coming from the north and is facing south.
Okay. Maybe we should go north. In the
Why?
direction that the dragon seems to have come from.
Who's to say that the dragon didn't do a few circles before he fell there, you know?
I know, it's just an idea.
Also, the dragon's been dead for how many years?
1,000.
Hundreds? Thousands?
Fine.
Either way, I'll trust Reyka's judgment.
I'm not trying to shoot you down, I'm just trying to, you know, be critical of the logic, I guess.
Also, Thava's going to take one last glance back at the dragon skeleton as we're walking away and see if she sees that weird doppelganger at all.
Nope, nothing there.
Nope, it's gone. Okay.
You great if she was there waving at you.
So you guys gather yourselves together and begin heading eastward once more. You travel farther east. There are certainly groups of ambling undead still out here, though it's much less dense, that's for sure. And you're pretty easily able to, give them enough space to not really catch their attention. Skeleton and zombie creatures are not the most attentive beings in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably getting on towards 2 in the afternoon, maybe 3. You are walking along through a stretch of slightly more wooded hillside. The sightlines become much closer as there's, trees, there's dense bushes once again. And you hear a voice emanate from probably, say, 20 feet off to your guys' right. Interlopers, you are being accosted by the Night Watch. State your business here. And it's a very kind of booming, echoey voice that bounces off the trees and doesn't give, a great sense of where it's locally coming from.
Like the Night Watch, that sounds familiar at all?
Oh.
It was the name that the cleric had said.
What?
A group of werewolves known as the Night Watch.
Oh, that's right.
Oh. That was probably one of those fucking wolves that we saw. That one
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, remember that?
I apparently immediately forgot about that detail.
We did. We
I was wondering
It's
about
okay.
that. I figured they were going to visit again tonight.
I'm here to remind you.
Alright. We're looking for the source of the undead that plague these lands.
Off to, 20 feet off to your left this time, you hear, "Who sent you?" In that same echoey, kind of booming voice.
The people of Longsaddle.
"Who owns Longsaddle?" Echoes out again, this time from in front of you somewhere.
Is that a fucking trick question?
We don't really know.
Well, logic would probably
Yeah.
point to Lady Harpel. she's the one who did initially task us with this.
That's true.
Stop fucking growling, you fucking weirdo.
It's just Goo Story in the back. It's okay. He's loud.
Wait, what? What? Are you gaslighting me?
No. The brush around you guys begins to rustle off to the left, off to the right, out in front of you, as movement is very obvious. You see several creatures beginning to encircle your group at a distance of about 30 feet.
Thava is already like reaching for the sword on her back.
You see emerging from some of the brush, about 20-30 feet ahead of you, a large humanoid wolven form, standing probably easily 6.5 feet tall. Those wolven eyes glaring at you all as it begins to hunch down and starts to charge toward your party.
Oh, great.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It gets about 20 feet closer, and you hear someone shout off to the side, "Wait! Stop!"
Wonderful.
As I grab another song real quick here. Where is...
Dun, 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 dun.
Hold on. Hold on. I need my travel music again. The large... Greetings, citizen. An Oblivion Guard stands to the side. No. Sprinting out of the brush to the side, a very scrawny, gray-haired werewolf, similar but like 5.5 feet tall, comes sprinting out and yells, "Barnabas, stop! Stop!" And the massive wolf kind of digs all 4 of its feet in and skids to a halt and growls angrily. This scrawny werewolf spins around and looks straight at Rinn. And it says, "Holy flame spark! Rinn, you're alive! Arinian was right! Oh! Barnabas, You do recognize the voice.
Oh, shit, who is this?
This is, just judging by voice alone, this is an individual you didn't interact with a ton. He was probably one of the last people that had come in before you had left.
Okay.
You recall this individual's name being Harneer. Harneer.
Harneer. Harneer.
Of course, he doesn't look like you expect. You had known him as a half-elf. This is a wolf. Or werewolf,
So I
rather.
had no idea he was a fucking werewolf.
Not to your knowledge. And he kind of moves himself, kind of hunched down and obviously very intimidated, between your group and this larger werewolf, and just says, We can't kill these ones. Rinn, the girl, she could help us. She could fix things. She could help us. Please, just hear me out, please." And the larger werewolf rears up a little bit and fixes him with this just super disappointed glare and just says, "What the The fuck are you talking about? This smaller wolf comes around towards Rinn again, though staying back a little bit given everyone's reaching for blades, and gestures at your satyr friend and says, Rinn here was gifted cleansing flames by the great dragons. She could help. She could fix him. Don't kill them, please.
Side eyes at Rinn a little bit.
And after a few tense moments, the larger werewolf sort of lumbers up and grabs the smaller one by the scruff of the neck, picks him up, and walks like 20 feet away from you guys to have like a one-on-one conversation behind a tree real quick.
You just hear.
Yeah, pretty. You hear like a really growly, like.
2 chihuahuas fighting.
Yeah. But emerging back out once again, the very sheepishly grinning smaller werewolf comes a little closer and goes, sorry for the scare. Hi, Rinn. It's been months.
Harnier? What the fuck?
Hi? You're not dead. That's crazy.
You're a werewolf. That's crazy.
He like goes wide-eyed and is like, oh, right. That's technically new to you. Yeah.
Technically, were you always a werewolf?
I didn't know, initially, until Erinyan found out, apparently. But she brought us, to a place, to get some help. That's a different story for a different time. You're alive, and that's could you... I have a problem. And he's like, he looks like he's going through, like, all the different stages of trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And he folds his hands together in front of his face, kind of tapping his chin repeatedly. Do you think my larger friend here has told me you and your group, if you can help us with a little problem we have, don't have to die. So, do you think you could do the flame thing on someone that's not from home?
Well, I don't know if I am doing it correctly since I left. Without Arian in there to sort of guide me, so I don't know about that.
You see he glances back over his shoulder, and the larger woven figure of who he named Barnabas earlier is just glowering at your group. And he looks back and goes, I would really recommend saying yes, maybe? Just really kind of tapping his clawed fingers together very nervously. I don't want to see you guys get killed.
I mean, if the choice is between death or, trying, the answer is yes. I will definitely try.
Okay, cool, great. And he spins around and goes, she agreed, we're good, we can go, they don't have to die. Yeah. And you see he runs back up to the larger werewolf, who, speaking in Sylvan, calls out, I think, Bud, you're the only one that can speak Sylvan?
Oh, actually.
And you.
I do. Mm-hmm.
You hear, weapons down, unfortunately. And emerging from the bushes, you see several individuals, mostly werewolves, a couple of them wielding crossbows and javelins. You see a werebear with a great hammer kind of comes
dude?
peeking around one of the trees. You see another individual who looks to be a wereboar coming out of one bush with a crossbow and just goes, "Well, I had the little runt, I would have got him." And another werewolf next to him elbows him and goes, "No, I would have had him first." And they just kind of bicker as they start walking along the trail.
Harnier, is there anyone else here that we both know from home?
Yeah, actually. My wife's here. You met her, Teleste. Do you remember?
Is she a werewolf too?
Yeah, we both got infected by something at some point, I guess. And yeah, I'll explain everything later. For now, let's. And the larger wolf just goes, "Follow me now. Quit chatting with them." And the scrawny wolf kind of sprints up after him and beckons for your group to follow as a group of about 15 were-creatures of different types starts to lead ahead into the forest toward the east more.
I'd look at the group and kind of shrug. I'd say, I guess we should follow them.
Reyka's
I
just
suppose we don't
fascinated by
exactly
these
have a
creatures.
choice.
Sorry, Reyka, what did you say?
Oh, I was just saying she's just like looking around, just fascinated by all these creatures.
She's got sparkles in her eyes.
Ready's her brush.
And as you guys begin to pursue this group, I was about to say, let's take a short break here.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
sounds
a good
good.
spot for a short break, so let's come back in, 10 minutes or so here.
Does Reyka keep treats in her pocket for like?
Oh my god. Hey there, this is Dre, the DM for Campaign 2 of the Dorks in Danger. We hope you're enjoying this episode, and we want to thank you for listening and watching. If you never want to miss an upload, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Share it with a friend if you like what we're doing here, or leave a comment. It helps us out. Remember that we upload every other Monday. And now, back to the adventure. And we're back with the lovely crunch of whatever that was.
I'm sorry.
Yum.
Yum. It was
Sunflower seeds.
so, I had scene change and I just heard. Ah, wonderful.
That's us stepping around in the forest.
Yeah.
Is that-
Yeah, that's perfect.
Can you open mouth chew your sunflower seeds so I can get that twig ambience?
Oh yeah. If we want like Thava going through the forest.
I should do that right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, that's not
That's
bad.
actually
Some
pretty
crunchy
good if you're
leaves?
thinking about it like that.
It is fall,
yeah.
so
Dre, you should
Can't
keep
stop
about
eating
this
it. You
on-
have to keep it going the whole time.
this is all
Keep
in.
it going.
We've gone back to normal. This is all keeping in. Anyway. The crowd of werewolves beckons you to follow them as they begin slowly marching eastward, away from this little forest path. Yeah, most of them seem fairly casual. A few of them at the back are keeping an eye on you. The large werebear that you had seen kind of flanks around to behind your group and just waits for you to start moving forward.
My.
Nice.
They begin leading you on a somewhat casually paced march, not seeming to be in a huge rush to get anywhere. Several of them bicker back and forth, and the large wolf at the front keeps either, snarling or growling at them to get them to quit chit-chatting as he leads the crew onward.
Oh my, Synas.
That was like a scary meow.
That was a
Wow.
scary meow.
He's like,
Oh my god.
I just don't like dogs. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Get your cat off the mic.
get your cat off the mic.
Let me put my
Recreation.
cat on the mic.
That ain't no cat.
Blood gaming.
Thank God.
God. But yes, if there's anything you guys would like to chat about.
What, with the werewolves or amongst
Yeah,
each
okay.
other?
Amongst yourselves, they seem to be leading you on quite just in a direction at the moment.
What did they say about the? What did that one scrawny werewolf guy say about Rinn's magic?
Oh,
It's
the
from the
cleansing
great-
flame from the great dragons?
So, Rinn, what's this about the cleansing flame?
Sorry, Thava, I can't hear you over my sunflower shoot.
You heard me.
Okay, hold on. In all seriousness. It's just this, like, stupid, like, religious thing that my family used to do. It's not really, it's kind of woo-woo.
Well, clearly it matters because they're asking you to perform it, aren't they?
Yeah, but I don't think it... Thava, come here.
Okay, Thava will just kind of lean in a little bit further. Kind of eyeing her kind of suspiciously almost.
I think it might not be working for me right now, and I don't know why. She steps back and looks at you and holds her hands over her face.
She just kind of stares for a moment and just kind of snorts and just... Well, she can't really say anything because she can't give up the... But,
Excuse me? What?
wait, what?
Well, there's
You
just
can't give up the what?
there's a werebear like 5 feet behind you, so.
That's what I mean.
Oh.
I can't. She's not gonna say anything after that to try and, indicate that like, oh yeah, she can't really do it right now. So she just kind of looks at you and just kind of goes, well, hopefully it works.
Sam!
Sorry, I'm talking with a werewolf guy back here.
That's what Sylvan sounds like from the
Yeah.
outside.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know Sylvan.
Not making that canon.
I'm trying my best.
That's why he's struggling so much. He's mispronouncing everything.
Oh my god.
What are we walking through right now? Some kind of a forest?
Basically a forest, presently, yeah.
Okay.
A forest that's kind of nestled into a valley area between some hills.
Deciduous, coniferous. What do we got?
Maple trees
Okay.
that have mostly dropped their leaves, basically.
Oh, so it's like
It's
late autumn?
it's like the end of fall, yeah,
Okay.
leading into winter.
Got it.
Why? Just for visual, or do you have a specific reason?
I just want to know where. Every time we play and I don't realize where we are physically, I fuck up in some way. And you're like, oh, you could have just done this easy thing that was right there, Lindsay. Why didn't you explore the area?
No. Rhos just wants to know how flammable the surroundings are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying so hard right now. Just don't give me any credit.
I'm giving you credit. I just wanted to know that if there was an ulterior motive to that question, or if
No.
it was for the theater of the mind.
Not you. Her.
Ah. Sorry, I'm gathering myself. You guys are killing me. Okay.
Does anyone else want to ask anything of the weird animal people were wandering around?
Reyka, I mean, you come on. You know you're interested.
Yeah, come on.
She's just, quietly observing the situation right now. It seems a little tense,
Fair, I suppose. Not as chill as the time you talked to Grass.
Where's Harnier?
Grass don't hurt no one.
I think Harnier's at the front.
Harnier's at the
right?
front with Barnabas, yes.
Barnabas. Oh, Barnabas is the big guy?
He's the big, bulky werewolf, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was actually gonna ask what his name was.
Yeah, he yelled it out at the beginning. Barnabas.
That's right. Okay.
Don't make fun of my wolf's name. My wolf man
It just,
is clearly sensitive about it.
it sounds so sweet, and he's got to have like a soft side in there somewhere.
How are you doing, Barnaby?
Please, this cannot be the beginning of an I can fix him fucking scenario. Do not do that.
Listen, he's probably just fiercely protecting his family, who he loves with all his heart.
Yep.
His found family.
Man.
He's
I
got
want to talk to Harnier. Is it Harnier or Harnier?
Harnier.
Harnier. Okay.
Harneer. Harnier.
Like far or near.
Yeah.
But-
I will speed walk.
Yeah, the other the other lichens, for lack of a better term, kind of just like don't stop you from moving up toward the front per se. They are kind of just flanking your group in a way and leading you onward. The scrawnier wolf kind of glancing at you as you come up and is just like, hi?
Hi. I mean, we didn't really get to introduce ourselves. We're friends of Rinn. My name's Bud.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Very cheery for being in a bit of a scenario. As he glances up to Barnabas, that's like not far from his his right side.
Oh, this is just how I talk. This is how I am. Can I pull you aside for a second? I have a question.
Is it a question you can't ask right here as we're walking?
I mean, I guess I can.
I think it'd probably be for the best.
Yeah, sure. So, when it comes to where we came from, the town, you know?
Yeah.
So we got tasked with coming out here by the Harpel family. And I want to know, like, do y'all know who they are? Because we don't know much about them, but, you know, they told us to come out here to deal with the undead problem. And, you know, y'all are out here just fine. So I'm just wondering what might be going on. Because they didn't tell us about you.
You...
Or did they tell us
No.
about the night guard?
Penelope actually did not mention at all.
Okay, that was the
The werewolves out here.
elf, right?
Yes, the elven cleric at the light wall mentioned them.
I think I'll say that too, where it's like,
There was another guy that told us about y'all, but Penelope didn't say anything. So I don't know what's up with that.
You watch as Harnier opens his mouth to speak, and the larger wolf glances down toward you and just simply says, "The wizards do not care. They do not know what it is like living out here. Nor have they tried to help, clearly, sending miscreants and mercenaries."
Well, I don't want to do any harm to y'all. Like, we'd want to save people like you.
We shall see about that. And Harnier kind of gives you the side eye of just like, oh, this guy, right? Don't mind him. He's a little protective is a good word for it.
Notice.
We have a bit of a situation, and you guys look capable. Obviously, if the wizards is it? If they chose you guys to go deal with a problem that they couldn't deal with, surely you're very capable. I mean, clearly. I guess it's well, I'm hoping that Rinn can help them here. How did you meet her? I mean, we were told that she was dead. She got killed, but she's alive. I don't understand.
I met Rinn in Neverwinter.
In Neverwinter,
Mm-hmm.
But
Erinyen is going to be so happy to know that she's alive. Oh,
what?
gods in green above. That's so good.
Why did you think I was dead?
She told us you were dead. As he spins around and starts walking backwards.
Why did she think I was dead?
He shrugs and just... I don't know. I mean, you vanished, and she said you went off and got probably killed by something, and she showed us some scrying image, and it looked like you, and you were dead. I don't know. But the fact that you're alive is crazy. She's going to be so excited. I have to make sure to reach out to her. If I can. Bit far away. And
She had a vision that Rinn was dead?
he...
When?
not long after she left. I mean,
Oh.
a week or so, and we thought, well, that's that. That's unfortunate.
Rinn looks down at her feet for a bit, and she starts to look really dark. And she kind of grabs Harnir, by the scruff a little bit, and just, pulls him a step aside out of the group. And she looks at him and just goes, how did things go when I left? How were his parents doing?
He rubs at one of his arms a bit and goes, well, they left. It was a bit too much for them, and they left shortly after, and Erinyen's been in a bit of a what's the word for it? Not a depressive slump, but a well, you know how she can get when she's very frustrated about something. She's focused.
And what did they do with him?
They threw him in the woods, I believe. We were told to dispose of the body. I've not seen of him.
What part?
It was...
What part of the grove?
It was well outside the grove. We were told to get rid of the tainted one, so we did.
You didn't, leave a headstone or anything like that?
She told us that returning him to nature would be the best way to mark that. But we didn't make a grave. We made a nice spot for him. Celeste and I were a couple of the people who helped, but no, we didn't dig a grave.
Okay. If we get back, you and me, would you take me there?
I can... I can't go back now. And he grimaces a bit and looks down at the, wolven clawed hands.
You seem to have your wits about you.
She told us the impure were unwelcome, and that we were to find our home here, and that we'd be better off in this place.
Question: was Harnier like what rank was he? Like, is he?
He was, because of the fact that he had shown up pretty like
Early,
recently
yeah.
compared to when you had left, like probably not very far up. Easily one of the more like initiate-ish type individuals.
Yeah. So, are you looking to find a way to remove the curse?
Oh,
Shouldn't you be like rabid and attacking everyone?
well, I mean, that's just in the stories. I mean, not all of us are rabid animals when we're it'll all make a lot more sense when we get where we're going, I promise.
Okay. She lets go of his scruff.
He like relaxes again. He's been like leaning back a little bit the whole time and just like
Don't
finally,
imagine she actually held him the whole time.
she's too focused on her emotions in the moment that she just
Right,
needed something to grab onto.
He's like, Rinn, you're hurting me.
You're really pulling quite hard, actually. Okay. Okay. It'll all make sense. I think. Yeah, and you hear the lead wolf's voice yell, "Get back up here now!" And he just kind of yelps a little bit like a scared dog and scampers back up next to where Bud was left at. You guys continue for a couple of miles. And finally, you get stopped as Barnabas turns around and looks at all of you. Then reaches into a pouch on his side and pulls out a bunch of leather sacks and says, "Put these on your heads. Blind yourselves." And tosses the bag towards your group. Where we are going,
One on our head.
where we are going, I cannot let you see.
Rinn grabs her dagger and pokes a couple holes in the bag on top so her horns can fit through.
Yeah. That actually applies to several of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just about to say.
4 out of the
More than
5.
a dozen.
4 out of 5.
Wait. How is Synas gonna get his head in there?
I get a second bag just for the hair.
It's a hairnet bag. And he shakes his head a little bit and goes, "I need bigger. Whatever, I'll get more bags when I get home." Okay.
Get like a potato sack or something.
Yeah.
Izzy, is that you?
Listen, I only have so many. My voice is a tenor timbre. Leave me alone. And you feel after you guys cover your faces and heads and you know.
Actually, regarding that, what is he watching us very closely? Putting these bags on.
He's staring at you.
Damn. Okay.
Not sure
Never
how
mind.
close, but what do you want to try?
Well, I have little kitty claws, right?
You do.
I'm wondering,
Little.
maybe I can,
He's a
as I'm
6
trying
foot
to
tall
put
lion.
the bag on, just kind of prick a small hole so I can kind of see like at least a little bit.
You scamp. You could make a sleight of hand check for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
It's fine if we fuck this up, we just say, "Whoops, sorry, claws."
my
Exactly.
God.
Oops.
Whoa, wow.
Accident.
Oopsie doopsel.
How does a 15 work? 13 plus 2?
Oh my lord.
He's unstoppable.
These new dice have to go. All I'm saying. Like, this is unbelievable
Get
at
rid of
this
these
point.
cat dice. Get them out of here.
I'm losing my
Yeah.
mind.
I want those
Prick.
dice.
I want you to know you keep rolling like. Never mind.
I can roll it again.
No. You're
it's
fine.
okay.
No, you're
If you
fine.
don't like that roll, I can
It's
do
a
it. Here, I'll do it
15.
again.
It's a
I'll do it
15.
again. Okay, well, actually, yeah, we'll go with that one because that one was a natural 20.
It's oh my.
Get out the spray bottle.
Yeah.
It's 13
Stop.
plus 5 or 30 plus 2. It's 15. That's
15.
average.
It's 15. Average is 10.
Average.
Yeah, but we're level 5. So,
6.
Or 6.
You're level 6.
Oh,
you're
7.
level 5 now.
Oh, shit.
Rinn loses a spell slot. Like,
So
No!
he's probably got a okay-ish perception. So 15's like average.
he doesn't seem to notice you do anything. You can siege just a smidge.
Okay.
You're all gripped by arm or shoulder, depending on the height of the individual grabbing you, and led further along. As I get my... You are guided along for easily another half of a mile or so. Completely blinded. Save for Synas, who can...
My little pinpoint.
little tiny peephole in the bag. You watch as the group stops at a seemingly arbitrary point in the woods here, and Barnabas pulls some type of... You see him fiddling with something, and he lifts one clawed finger up in the air that appears to have like a whitish purple glow on it now, and he slashes forward in front of him, and as if cutting through like silken fabric, a rippling distortion kind of tears out in front of the group as you see revealed on the other side of this appears to be the entrance to some sort of ruins. There's some type of ancient architecture hidden just beyond some type of veil here, and the group is led along another 20-30 feet ahead from that spot before the bags get yanked off your heads to varying degrees of success, as the horns do make it challenging for most of you, and they're like trying to no, and it doesn't, it's why is it stuck, and
Maybe you guys should go with blindfolds next time.
yeah, maybe. one of the other werewolves just kind of grumbles as he gathers them. You see, all of you now before you see very beautiful ruined architecture, arches with leaf filigrees sort of etched into them, some things that are sort of merged with the trees, structures that kind of blend in and use the trees as part of their structure. It's very clearly elven ruin vibe. Leading you forward along a short trail that kind of winds in between some of these odd older structures, you start to see further up in the canopy of trees, which the trees here have gone from being, maybe 30, 40 feet tall to like 60, 70 feet tall all of a sudden, compared to where you were just before. You start noticing tree houses, huts, rope bridges spanning between the canopy areas. And you see individuals, humanoid in shape, though not very easy to see from down here against the darkened canopy, scampering about here and there. There's clearly a bit of a commotion sounding about as this group returns. You are led further along into an area that opens into a large circular space, scattered around which there are tents and huts in different fashions, different states of, quality, disrepair. In the center, there is a large structure, a large building that appears to have been constructed out of a very tight circular copse of trees, which has very telltale elven sort of knot weaving look to the structure running throughout it. The group begins to disperse, save for Harnier and Barnabas, who turn to look at you. Glancing about this space, you see kids, you see adults, you see all manner of individual. Some running around. There's a were-otter over there, a werewolf over here. There's a very odd there's all appear to be lichens.
Okay.
Running around this area. Is the plural of lichens or lichen?
I think it's with an S, I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Because otherwise we're talking about, like, moss or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Lichens.
Lichens, yeah. Harnier starts to say something again, but gets cut off and nudged to the side some as Barnabas gestures away, and he kind of waves at your group a little bit, his gaze lingering on Rinn for a while before he nods and goes jogging off to a tent off to your left, which appears to be a green fabric. And Rinn, you notice the symbol that's kind of woven into the largest wall of that fabric to be the symbol that you saw scattered about your commune home. Very, very on display. Like 6 foot wide.
Yeah, if for those of you who don't know that, it looks like a pine cone that's on fire.
Wonderful.
And a large tree growing out of it.
That sounds cool.
The large werewolf now addresses all of you, waving off the rest of the crowd and anyone else who is kind of getting a little too close. Against my better judgment, I am going to trust all of you for a little bit, because of a bit of a problem. And if you can solve it for us, that would be just wonderful. But if you can't, I'm not sure there's going to be, much forgiveness in the way of my people. All these people here have come from quite far, in many cases, to live as themselves. And we're not about to lose our most precious thing. And he turns to look at the central structure and beckons for you guys to follow him as he heads to the doorway of it. Why can I not find my description? I'm in the wrong spot, that's why. Pushing open a pair of large wooden double doors, you are led into what almost looks like a temple interior. You see several banners which hang along the walls, made from purple fabric, and emblazoned with a symbol of a pair of gleaming eyes surrounded by 7 stars. Which I don't know if any of your characters would know. You can make a religion check if you would like. Anyone can. Or, if you don't want to. It's up to you.
I'll do one, but...
How about an 8?
If I
The
figure
cult
it
of
out
Big eyes.
and Synas doesn't,
I'm
could
gonna
you
do
send it to me
religion for the hell
privately?
of it.
Sure.
I'm gonna do the religion for the hell of it. I feel like a paladin should at least try.
I got a 1, so you know. And I wouldn't actually just like recognize this from anything.
I think Thava got the best
I
roll.
got a 9.
A
I got a 9.
9?
I think that's the best of all the ones.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Jesus, man.
What is happening?
We
I mean,
don't know. We don't know.
it's fit- You're a
Huh?
paladin. You know about religion. Make one up.
Make one up.
Make one up.
My God.
It worked for the battlefield.
This looks like some hippie shit.
Ah, the cult of hippie shit.
The cult of hippie shit.
Hippie shit.
Hippie shit.
Oh, that's it.
Hippie shit. Oh,
That's
yes,
the
I
one.
messed up this one.
That's I hate it here.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. For those that rolled, I don't know. I'll give it
No
to
one
you.
got
It's
over a
not.
10.
No one got over a 10. I'll give it to you. It's the symbol of Selûne. the Moon Maiden.
Oh. Who'd you give it to? You gave it to Synas?
I'm not gonna give it to Rinn. I will give it to Synas
Okay.
and to Thava, but not to Rinn.
What's funny is she was like actually taught these things, she just forgot.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I could see Rinn just not even paying attention at all.
the ADD brain.
Yeah.
Lord. But yes, this appears to be decorated with symbols of Selûne. And entering into a larger central space here, the ceiling changes and gives way immediately to a depiction of a night sky with the full moon on full display in it. The room is probably 60 feet diameter, fairly large. And the only primary source of light is this sort of pallid moonlight that filters in. And he stops all of you as a clunk of a staff can be heard a few times echoing through the room. And a few dim lights kind of appear in some lanterns around the room. You see a large figure laying on their back on a sort of raised dais in the middle of this room toward the back. They appear to be wearing very kind of scraggly robes, multiple layers obscuring most of their form. But you can see the head laying back is that of a wolf's head. The creature in question, slightly difficult to judge laying down, but probably standing up would be around 10 feet tall.
Shit.
This is a very large wolven creature of some kind. The room is filled with the sound of moving water from a few fountains that you can't quite make out in the darkness, and the very slow wheezing breath accompanying this large wolven figure. Another individual walks forward from the right side of the room, thunking the staff down again. A female human, it appears, wearing all manner of feather and like fanged necklaces and sort of like a half robe sort of situation covering her lower body. And as she walks closer, Barnabas kneels down and plants one fist against the floor as she approaches. She looks upon your group and then back at him and goes, Did you bring me what I asked for? Or are these more random fellows? They're not dead this time, which is an improvement, Barnabas. And you see his ears droop a little bit. And she slowly kneels down to gently take his snout in her hand and shakes her head a little bit and goes, "If you must get your bloodlust out, there's plenty of game to do it on. You need not be so aggressive to visitors." And he stays very reverently quiet as she stands back up and looks at all of you. "I hear tell that one of you possesses some sort of cleansing flame, is it?" As she slowly glances to each and every one of you for a reaction of some kind.
Thava just immediately looks to Rinn.
Same with Synas.
Everyone's just staring at Rinn.
She sighs and steps forward. She goes, "Hey, yeah, that's probably me."
How interesting. And as you step up closer, you can see her eyes look very... the iris and her pupil actually are completely gray in color. She looks as if she's blind, but she's very clearly looking right at you. And she reaches out to offer her hand to you. "Misguided torch. What do you bring me? What is this flame you speak of?"
Well, back where I came from, to test people who came to the grove, we would do a ritual of fire, and if they emerged unharmed, we knew that they were of good intention, and they would be exalted. And if they burned or singed a little, it meant that they had some inner spiritual work to do. It's actually kind of an honor if you're singed. And then, if you burn, you go back to the earth, which is also an honor.
She nods slowly. "I see. I do not think this is what I sought. But the Moon Maiden has guided my hand forth to bring you here. And so he has," as she glances down at Barnabas again. "Very interesting. You are the ones who slew the white dragon atop the mountains, is that correct?"
Rinn nods.
"I have foreseen this. I have foreseen that we would meet with ones who did slay such a beast. My goddess has provided me a vision," and she turns as she beckons towards the room and up toward the ceiling a little bit, leaving a bit of a pause before looking at the large wolven figure. One of Seluna's sons lies dying here. As she turns back to all of you. Do you know what it is to be able to feel pain eternal yet never die? Do you know what a fate that is for one so blessed as one of the sons of the moon?
No.
There is a shadow upon these lands. The dead walk freely, seemingly unending. I have lost many of my children to their number in attempting to solve this. But we are no closer, and Tyrek falls into deeper and deeper weakness. I have foreseen what it is that is required. And she gets a bit of a smile as she tilts her head. They just hadn't sent heroes before now. Mercenaries would not do for where you are to go. You seek to deal with the undead scourge plaguing these lands. Is that true?
Yeah, that's why we came.
Yet you know not where it is you need to be.
I have a question. There were some other adventurers that came through these lands. Did you ever meet them?
I did not. I doubt they would survive. I doubt they actually succeeded in their goals. I have foreseen many moving to try and deal with these undead. I have been shown where best it would be applied, this effort. But I am not able to send my own kin out to deal with this. I am not willing to lose more of them. I prayed for heroes, and brave individuals have been delivered before me, I can see. This beautiful creature here, and she gestures towards the shallowly breathing semi-humanoid wolf, is as a father to all of those here. He allows them peace. He found this place, guided by the Moon Maiden, centuries ago. If it would be something that... If it would be something you would be willing to help with, I would tell you more of his condition. And, as well, don't mind Barnabas's bluster. He is a lot of talk and not as much bite when it comes to those I have told him to keep his claws off of.
That's good.
And she beckons your group forward, but turns and walks to the large dais. And using the staff, slides the sleeve of the robe on this individual's arm up a little bit. And you see patchiness to the fur there, and the skin itself is very darkened and purple. And the veins themselves along the skin look swollen and blackened in many spots. He is infected with a shadow which I cannot repel. Know any of you of the Shadowfell?
Would I know that?
I think
What do I know?
I think many of you have probably heard of it. I'm not sure any of you have ever had need to experience it.
Yeah, I probably read about it a bit in a comic book.
Yeah.
God, fucking comic book.
Comic books, they're everywhere. The most general knowledge that you have is that it's very much like a dark mirror to the material plane.
Oh, I'd have an idea about that. That's an Arcana thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Okay.
That's an okay roll. 24.
What is...
11 plus 13.
It's okay. It's just 22.
It's okay.
Hey, you're gonna spam these dice.
No,
It's 11.
I mean, in this case, Arcana rolls for him are a plus 14. The worst he can do is like
Plus
a 15.
13.
Yeah, the worst he can do is a 14, so...
Yeah. That was an 11.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Stop apologizing.
I'll roll it again.
No.
Roll it again.
All right, Kitty Gandalf, what do you know?
So, Synas, you are familiar with the fact that the Shadowfell, much as it is kind of a mirror to the material plane, it is also a plane of, like, pure, like, negative energy, darkness and shadow, all manner of life-sapping creature lives there. You also know that tears in the Shadowfell can appear in places where too much, like, mass death has occurred.
Oh man, I wonder where some place like that would be.
Yeah, it's similar to the Feywild in that there's ways to accidentally end up there. And there's points around the world where there are sometimes tears and rifts straight into it. I think that's what Synas would know.
Yeah. He would obviously pass that along.
She nods a little bit at your description. It is an awful place, and especially when it links to our world, it causes all manner of issue. He was infected by someone or something. I have not been able to determine, and my foresight did not show to me what had happened. I believe an individual among our pack was infected by something he saw that I could not, and took the burden upon himself. However, he has fallen victim to some sickness that I cannot heal. Something that not even the moon is capable of cleansing from him. I was told to look for one with a cleansing flame, something which could burn hotter. However, I don't think incinerating him is going to solve this problem. There is, to the north of here, some ways, the source of this scourge you deal with. You should head there if you wish to deal with these undead beings. My goddess has shown me that a tear into this shadowy plane lies somewhere that way, amongst a crypt of 1,000 forms. Unmanaged death. There is only the cries and heartbreak that I can say will come if he is not healed. And I prefer to not see him suffer, as he has for so many days now. The stars guide those, along with the power of the moon, to places where they are most needed, usually. And I was delighted when I witnessed them guiding such individuals to me. And she gives you all a gentle smile as she stands silently for quite a long while, just looking at the large form before her, gently resting a hand on the back of the large woven hand resting on the stone. We may not be able to provide you payment, but I hope that you are able to help in some way.
Well, it sounds like something we were going to do anyway. So, common enemy, I guess.
Reyka looks over at Rinn and smiles encouragingly.
Oh, wow. I got a pat on the back from Reyka before.
She knows
Also,
you
it
can
took
do
everything from within me not to look back and wag on my eyebrows when she said it's to the north.
Yeah, okay.
Do you all have any questions for myself? I know that this is not the best circumstances to meet upon. I realize that Barnabas's ways are a bit savage at times, but he does get the job done.
Ray, what time is it?
In space here, probably like
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock-ish, getting toward the evening.
I'm wondering if this would be a good spot to have our characters rest without worrying about fucking undead roaming in.
Probably.
Probably be safe, yeah.
If they'd let us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like they might. Questions. Do we have questions for Moon Lady?
It's with your eyes, not kidding.
Is she like an ASMR or something?
You don't know.
Can you do a ping?
I
Do a ping in the room real quick.
Divine sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be filled with Fae.
The female figure before you pings very celestial.
Okay,
as well as the large woven figure.
Okay, celestial. Okay.
The wolf is
Interesting.
celestial?
Celestial.
Wow.
I do actually have a question. What would be the, I guess, most powerful clerical magic available to you here? I ask because we were given scrolls of greater restoration. I don't know if one of those may help.
No, you can keep your magical implements. Even divine favor from my goddess did not fully cure him. It is something tied beyond the powers that I am granted. I have the ability to see the future, restore lost limbs and life, and yet I fail in the face of this shadowy infestation.
What are you?
That is a curious question.
You can't just ask that.
That is a
Why not?
blunt question.
Is it?
We're
Is that
guests.
rude? Is it rude?
It's a little.
I did no. I'm sorry.
She chuckles softly. I am, perhaps, one may say, of a blessed divine nature. I do believe your people call them Asimar, though
Okay, yeah.
I was right.
I am not necessarily the same. It is a very broad term. Though it is interesting you ask me this when you yourself, your group is so colorfully different.
You know, that's not the first time we've heard that.
I know. We get it so much.
You are very correct, Starcaller. I know this. As she looks at Synas.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that's a cute little pet name, Synas.
Wow.
Collar.
I can see within each of you potential. Past, present, future. The moon watches over all of us and grants us guiding light if we are but to witness it. As I called you before, a misguided torch. And she gestures at Thava.
What?
This one, a cursed blood drinker.
Thava just kind of just looks at her like,
Was I
It's not-
right again? She whispers at Synas or Bud or somebody who was right next to me. I was just talking about that like 2 nights ago.
I can see you are affected by more than meets the eye.
You can say that.
And you. And she looks at Bud.
you're just weird.
No. Small little guy.
Silly little
friend.
guy.
Silly
Little
guy.
friendo.
Little friend.
Just a little guy.
She looks
Shoulders
at
slid
Bud.
down.
Some of you have troubled pasts. And she glances at Reyka. Some are troubled in the present. But somehow you have all ended up here. A far wanderer, a forsaken half-breed, so many interesting individuals. I do think only a group so odd would be capable of succeeding here. She smiles a little wryly at all of you. Any other questions beyond what are you?
Who are you?
Ah, she hit me with the who. Oh,
Why?
Ah. Why are you?
When are
Why?
you?
Everyone's asking who I am and not how I am.
Unbelievable. My name is Shahira, and I am what many probably would refer to as a seer or a sage. I have been granted some modicum of divine power by Selûne, and I do my best to help her children.
How
Nice
about
to meet you.
sorry.
That was it. Go ahead, Thava.
How do we get back here if we need to be back here? You know, after we do our whole little undead killing thing or find this cleansing fire. We were kind of had bags over our head and couldn't see where we were going.
As is to be the point. If people knew where this was, well, many do not take kindly to the existence of the lichen. I get the feeling this place would be in ashes, were general knowledge to get out. I think, unfortunately, you will not know the way back. The forest will not allow you here. But I will know when and if you have succeeded. There is something, some wound bleeding into our world that has caused this. Seal that, and I feel you probably fix my large friend here. But you need not return. You may stay to catch your strength, but unfortunately, I cannot just allow anyone to come hither and thither.
And Jan?
We're not in the Feywild, but I'm glad you know of it.
All right.
Understand, it is not something that I say out of dislike for you. It is simply not something that I can allow.
It's her.
You are not the same as these individuals here. And they are here, safe.
How did my friend get here?
The scrawny one.
That's him. Oh, yeah.
Yes. He was brought here by... I forget her name now. Arinian? Yes. She knew where to find us, or at least where to find those of our pack who welcome in new individuals. He has told me they were excommunicated from their previous home for how they are. I believe it was likely a misunderstanding.
What do you mean, misunderstanding?
As I said, the lichen is a very misunderstood creature. Yes, they can sometimes have a bit of bloodlust, and she glances back over at Barnabas, who still has not moved this whole time. Still kneeling at the front entrance.
Such reverence.
But when they are in an environment that is welcoming to them, and when they are truly seen by Selûne, they find peace and they find happiness. I was not told what had happened, as their past does not matter to me. All I know is that they are here now, and they have found family here.
Real nice. You kind of remind me of my parents because they always open their home to anybody who was on the road and needed a place to stay, no matter where they came from or who they were. It's nice to see another place like that way out here.
She nods a little bit. It is sad to see the level of mistrust rampant in the world, but it is sometimes hard to blame them when so many individuals would take advantage of such kind graces. If there are no further questions, please find a spot to make a bit of temporary camp, perhaps? And I hope that the moon guides you to victory, for all our sakes. And she very lightly bows her head a little bit.
Rinn manages a curtsy.
Wow.
She was taught manners once a long time ago.
One time, just one time though. Okay. You guys are led back outside of this temple space. Barnabas stands at the doorway, crossing his arms, and just watches you go for the moment, and leaves you to your business, leaves you to settle down somewhere, find a spot to camp, perhaps mingle and talk with some lichen creatures, and decide what you would like to do next. But we're gonna call it there for today, because that's about 4 hours right there. Ish. So, oh boy, thank you guys for playing. I appreciate it. I hope it was as fun for you as it is for me to run.
Yeah.
And we'll find out what happens next time on the Dorks in Danger.
Dorks in danger!
Yeah. Thank you for listening to our adventures. We hope you've enjoyed. If you want to keep up with more Dorks in Danger content, feel free to hit that subscribe button and never miss an upload. Or follow us on Blue Sky for updates, art posts, and announcements. New episodes come out on a bi-weekly basis.